Hello everyone, and welcome to another live stream here on the twitch.tv/Xisuma. This is where I logged out. Because I'm in the middle of an activity and I was just like, you know what? I feel like live streaming this. And the last stream I literally said, oh no, I won't be pressuring myself to do one on Sunday. No pressure here. This is exactly when I want to stream, when I feel like it. This might mean I'll stream again tomorrow, or, depending on how making my next episode goes, I just take it off. You know? Welcome to the peeps tuning in. Shiwi Pepper. Huzzy Zuzzy. Suppis Amber. Vroffin Escuro. Why are all these crazy names right here at the beginning? Blue Buns. James Not James. Christopher. I'm going to read names that are just easier. Otis. You know? Rusty. Binks. Alright. Get easier to read usernames. Yes, there will be spoilers and stuff today. Here's a big spoiler. Entrance to the basement is gone. I have found a solution for this thing. I'm just gonna leave it as like a dumping area. Basically. It's just gonna be a spot to put things. Right? And then if ever it all comes together in my mind, I'll get down here and make that happen. Yeah, so like I'm in the middle of making an episode and just doing some super relaxy cave-in. Just getting a bunch of materials together. Some supplies for building and whatnot. And I was like, let's make this a live stream, you know? So here I am trying to make that happen. So we'll be doing some caving today. Might want to go to a desert and grab a bunch of sand, a box or two. Oh yeah, more spoilers. Okay, that's been taken care of. Yeah, but we're also going to go to Loglands and just improve that area a little bit. Blue Bun says, how's my day been? Fantastic, fantastic day. Seeing family today, enjoyed good food. You know, can't complain. Nothing to complain about. DJ Echo is here for 65. Spoilers, exclusive previews. Haha, yes. Exclusive previews just for you, my friend. Lawful Depth is here saying, Xisuma streams, I tune in. It's that easy. Thank you for tuning in. Much appreciated. Let's get a little bit more spoilerage in our life. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's something. Alright. You know, just a little thing at a time. Every time something makes sense, I go and tweak and change it. And now we're going to head off. Why is like half of that house missing? Okay, I think it was just being a bit slow to load. Let's use the bridge. Let's use the path. Let's enjoy our beautiful season. By the way, May School dropped the best name for Season 10 just the other day when we were chatting, right? So Season 9 was known as Season 9finity, okay? To all our 9finity peeps out there, you know, shout out to you. I feel like I'm seeing some new buildings on the horizon. You know, this is Season 10 out of 10. Isn't that a great name for it? Like, not that it's the last one, just that it's 10 out of 10. Was it a curry? I'm an Indian, so excited to hear when you talk about curries. Blue Buns, I've been like off the curry thing for a while. Like, I will always love a curry. I'm just not obsessed with food anymore. I've got it in a really good place where, like, I enjoy it. It's my fuel. I eat the right amount each day for my goals. I feel satiated and satisfied, and I'm eating healthy, and that's all it needs to be, you know? I'm less obsessed. Can I leave you here still? I was thinking I was going to take that down, but name tag, you will stay there for now. So peeps, this is Loglands. And you know what? The first thing I was going to do is get some bamboo blocks together, but we don't need to do that. We need to do like landscaping and stuff, and we need to start like tearing out the space around and below our farm here. So I'm going to start with a little bit of that, I think. Glad I left some ladders over here. We need to get lots of dirt. So I'm going to need my shovel. Oh, what's the best way to, like, mend this thing? Probably trading with village. Dang, it really needs a mend. You know, there's a little bit. There's a little bit of something. It'd be cool if I could keep that active somehow. Get more skeletons there. Nomadic Nova, thank you for 11 months. Almost a year. Jeez, thanks for all the laughs and waffles. Thank you for the support, my dude. Lax123, thanks for subscribing. Akkadian Empire here for 3 months. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, peeps. Let's rip out a few blocks. I think we're going to put ladders here. Yeah, let's just start ripping stuff out. You'll see where I'm going with this. Like, I could try and explain what I'm going to do. It's probably just better if it becomes visual. This is good right here. This is what I want. I want to find more of this. And iron, especially iron, actually. Oh, that reminds me. We need to set up the beacon here. Dang. Any more? No. Aquasurp, thank you for 18 months. Sharu Manaru, thank you for 52. Always glad to catch a stream before work. I hope I can entertain before you get up to business. It's funny, I pulled out the beacon from here earlier today to use it somewhere else. Realized I didn't have enough iron, and now we're back again. So, do I have like... Oh, look, I got a little... Oh my god, yeah. This is great. We're finding all the stuff that I want. Oh yeah, might have to wait. Oh, can I have that back, please? Thanks. Like haste 2 on this one. Daig Pirate Dad, with some cheers and buddies. Thank you for supporting the channel that way, my dude. Just about to head to work. Have a great stream, X. Seems like there's some people going into work on a Sunday. Seems like that. Thank you, my dude. Let's put these valuables into here. And then I want a bit of a smelting operation going on. So we just need some cobble, which apparently I don't have here. Smelting can lead to repairing. That's what I'm thinking. Season 10 of Hermitcraft is the season I learned I was missing out and have to add you all to my watch list. It's just Sammy. I mean, season 10 out of 10 has like been really amazing. But yeah, like there's so many talented people in this group. If you've never like watched different people's seasons, you've definitely missed out on something. Like all of the hermits have, you know, some great ideas and do wonderful things in Minecraft. Okay, so now we can instant mine, right? And the first thing I'm gonna do is just nab this to make furnaces, to make ferni. And in this area, we're just gonna, you know, like that and like this. Oh, I see Ren is home. Okay. Let's... Hey, X. I don't know if you saw what I built up the top there. Season 10 out of 10 woodcraft again. Love it. Love it. Yeah. Let's get the jokes rolling. Oh, I so want that to be the meta. I think that's the, like the thing that we call it. Season 10 out of 10. I think that's such a great way. Oh, he was over there yesterday. Things are nice. Here's how we get XP. Yes. Yeah, that's something I wanted to talk about. Like when I got the permits through, I haven't shown my S tier one yet. It put me into like a bad mental state. Okay. So having been such like a, you know, a grinder, a hardcore YouTuber for so long, whatever you want to call it, you know, I've been relentless. I'm trying to break away from that mindset, and it just put too many things on my list. Like all of a sudden there was a reason to do a lot of stuff, and I started to feel that like weird pressure of like, gotta do this, gotta do that, gotta do this. And I've worked on it, and I've really just pulled back from that, figured out exactly what I want to do with my time today and for my next episodes and stuff, and just reminded myself that yes, we've got the hermit permits. We do not need to like, this does not need to become priority one straight away, right? We're also curious about that S permit, says Bram. Yeah, I'll reveal what it is in an upcoming episode because that's just the way that I want to do it, basically. I didn't want to reveal them all at once. I figured let's just do it a piece at a time because otherwise, like, the episodes are just going to become a bit manic. Just tons of stuff going on. And that's not what I'm after. Oops. Don't want to do that either. So yeah, there are some bits here where our landscape kind of hits really close to the existing thing that I've built, and that's just a little unavoidable, unfortunately. So the reason that we're pulling out the dirt under here is because we actually want to clear this space down below out. And like, this thing is just going to float in this space for a while because it is still temporary. So it might start to make sense what I'm doing here. Kind of digging a perimeter under this thing. Okay then. Now we'll hop down to this level and do this bit. Very nice. What's your diamond hermit permit? Didn't I just answer that a minute ago? Solar Kinoko, thank you ever so much for your subscription. Appreciate it, my dude. Thanks for subbing to the channel. Getting all the flint now, all of the flint. What is going on with that? So much flint. Matsubu! There's a regular name. 62 months. Thank you, my dude. Thank you so much. Awesome to still have you around here. Hermits have given a good excuse to check out what all the hermits are working on for the ones I don't usually get time to watch regularly. There you go. Just watched your video and I loved it, says Viper Pop. Thanks. I got a hot bevy here. Perfect time to start drinking it. I think I need to enjoy it. Need to stop for a second. Just joined and also didn't hear what permits you have either. I haven't revealed my S tier permit. Like, I don't want to rush into like, oh my god, now that I've got all these permits, I have to go, you know, do all this stuff. So I decided that I'm just gonna like figure things out a step at a time, I guess. But yeah, I'll reveal it in my next episode. There's just things I want to do first. Make sure I'm ready for it, kind of thing. Right, I am actually going to fill in the floor here. Just keep the floor at a particular level. Kind of keep myself... I'm not going too crazy with this. This also means we're going to need like a whole bunch of chests real soon. Whole bunch of them. Right, then back here, obviously we're going to need a bit of work on this spot. So like that's a step up to that area. But there's a problem, isn't there? There's a big old problem. Okay, so you can get up that way. Yada, yada, yada. Collect it with the shovel. The shovel needs it. Okay. Right, let's grab... Very full inventory. No logs lying around? Oh, there's some. Let's grab that. And then we can make like a full bunch of chests. So those have been for logs and stuff. I'm going to put our dirt ones or whatever over here. All this stuff will get moved later on. You know how it goes. Put some flint. Put all of that stuff in there. Very good. Right, eat some food next. Drink some tea and chat with y'all. What are we digging, says Drives? We're digging in the loglands area. To Sunny else did I make vanilla tweaks? I made it in the beginning. Black Gamer King says, hey X, do you think we've seen all this year's main update has to offer so far, or do you think they're staying true to the under promise and over deliver strategy mentioned? I don't know. I don't know. The development style has changed a fair bit, and I think this update is currently like reasonable, but given the track record with how 1.21 turned out, you know, I'm not actually like that confident. I don't know. It feels to me like I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't have too much more to add. But you know, I got no insider info, right? Like I don't know what's coming next. Not a clue. I think actually, can't this just go? Like, why is this here? Doesn't actually need to be there. Alright, we got Freaker here saying, love the streams and connections you make with the Twitch community. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate your 2 months. And Bella T is here for 65 saying, nice to catch a stream. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much. Sunny says, I've loved using vanilla tweaks since 1.15. Awesome. Glad you enjoy it. Grow azalea trees for rooted dirt. I've got a basically a farm idea mapped out that I think can fully automate it. Again, another reason why I don't want to rush stuff is just because I've also got the rooted dirt farm to make, and that means making some other farms, and yeah, you're just gonna get like a bit flustered if you're doing too much at once. And I've really enjoyed the slower pace this season. It's just felt so much more casual and chill, and it's been very enjoyable. Right, let's now harvest this stuff like so. Another question in chat. I'm reading chat, and it's like another one about the permit. Okay, I'll just let y'all reply to people in chat when they ask. I love how every season of Hermitcraft reminds me that Minecraft exists and leads to me picking it up again. Happens to a lot of people, man. I always read those comments. You get inspired, you get back into it again. It's awesome. Oof. So yeah, the structure above us is you know, it's just a temporary starter thing. And the idea is that all of this space in the middle is going to have all the automated stuff eventually. So we're trying to reclaim the land a bit, create a bit of a perimeter. Now, one of the things I need to do though is chop down bunch of this bamboo for fuel for later on back at the base. So permit questions are not permitted, says Quinn. You can ask questions, just I'm not revealing what my S tier one is just yet. Here's you know, we can talk about how the hermit permits will affect the economy or whatever. I've been reading like a lot of theory about it, like seeing people discuss it, and it's very interesting to see people's different takes on it. But I think the biggest thing is that we actually don't know. I think what's really nice is that we've thrown down an idea that we're going to have to watch play out. Xander says, do you think the casual feel will last throughout the season? I think it's up to us to make that work. Like, I haven't interacted with people quite as much just the last few days, and that's why I decided to take this different approach to playing, this different pace, so that in theory tomorrow I should have like a bunch of time where I can just hang out. I mean, yesterday I was hanging out with a couple of hermits actually, just doing stuff off camera. So Cub has like 5,000 diamonds? Really? That's crazy. Yeah, so what am I trying to say here? I feel like we just started talking about two things at once. Keeping the casual feel. I think it's up to us to make that happen, right? There's definitely going to be moments and times where big projects come along. Like, you know, Loglands is a big project, but the idea of it is that we chip away at it a little bit at a time. and don't make it into some big cumbersome burden thing, you know? Like, just do little bits here and there. I did my first bit the other day. Now we're doing like a second bit, getting all of this cleared out. But we'll mix it up. We'll do some other stuff in between. I do want to remind myself here, the main thing we're trying to achieve right now... Oh, the grass breaking sounds slightly different from the dirt, isn't it? The main thing we're trying to achieve now is actually filling up our inventory full of dirt, so we can do some landscaping with it. And then just over here, yeah, look at that. Oh, I stopped just in time. Wow. Gonna have to leave that there for a minute. What is loglands? Great question. Loglands is this area. Okay. If it looks a bit weird and janky, that's because this is just terrain, and it's not all been filled in because things will be built above it. And then there's going to be this area in the center. It's going to turn into like a fully automated logging station, like where all the log farms are just powered by bone meal and stuff. And then all the blocks that you get from it will be auto-crafted. But the idea is that we just chip away at that over the course of the season. It's not something we're trying to bang out straight away. So it's like a mega project to come home to on occasion. Right, now the other thing I said I would do is get bamboo. And I do want to drink some more of my tea here. Is FreeCam with replay mod? No, it's with the FreeCam mod. Mad Doc already have a monopoly. He's so sneak, says Diego. I don't know if Doc does have a monopoly because, you know, the Hermit permits split up everything among the different hermits. So, who knows how it's going to play out? That's the whole point. That's what I like about it. There's a lot of predicting and saying, oh, it's going to cause this thing to happen, that thing to happen. To me, like, what's cool about it is we don't know. It's one big experiment. And it's going to be a blast to run through over the course of the season. There could be flaws with it, you know, there could be unforeseen things, but that's all part of what it's about. It's like a big social experiment in a way. So, another thing we really need to do is protect loglands from the darkness of night. So having lots of torches around this area is a good idea. There's one area that's particularly bad. We could use a little mini HUD right now. Mini HUD and light level. Yeah, that's handy, isn't it? Handy, handy. Just makes life a little more convenient. So yeah, this is a dark patch over here. I've had a few mobs approach me from around here before. And now hopefully that should all change. You can see, look, I've like taken a big chunk of land out here. And that's because I needed the dirt that was on it. And, you know, we're here to collect some resources too. Just spotted all of this. Oh, wow. Okay, put that there. There's a lot of copper in this world. We collecting it. Right, I did leave a bunch of bamboo on the ground because I got distracted by placing torches, didn't I? Got totally distracted. Which is quite alright. I'm only human, right? Part human, part derp. Did you grind enough today to make the great goat leader proud? I was literally talking about how I like don't want to like grind. I want to enjoy. That's why I'm streaming right now, because I just realized I was in the mood for it and it was good timing, and so I thought, yeah, let's do it now. And I think tomorrow I probably won't stream. I'll probably just give myself like the whole day to finish the episode and hang out with some other hermits or something. Trying to get into that mindset of really just enjoying the moment and, you know, taking full advantage of how awesome this season is so far. Okay, and we got to do this. And you know what ain't helping? Like, junk. Well, that's one bit of junk. Here's another bit. I kind of miss hearing that disc randomly in the video. What disc is that? Oh, do you mean the message from Doc? Looks like Skiz's inventory. I was listening to the Imp and Skiz podcast today, their latest episode. I was going to talk about it the other day, and then I didn't because I didn't know if Skiz had talked about it, but he had shingles. He's now, you know, aired it, so it's okay to talk about. And yeah, like it's some real bum luck to the timing of it, you know, like right now at the beginning of season 10 of Hermitcraft. But I was thinking it's one of those things where, like, if you put it into a different perspective, you know, if you were offered this, if you were offered, you know, Hermitcraft with a rocky start and shingles, well, maybe not the shingles, but you might have said yes. You might have been like, I'll take that. So it's like when a good thing goes bad, when a good thing is soured, there's still an element of that good thing there. So don't lose sight of it. But yeah, I don't know how he's doing. It sounds like shingles, I think, is something that sticks around for a while. I'm not sure like what the average recovery time is, but I of course wish him a speedy recovery. Skiz is a fighter. If anyone was going to have a positive spin on it, it's him. Awesome. Yeah, he's got a great attitude, and I love listening to their podcast. It's very much the sort of thought content, if we can call it that I like to consume. You know, I like to give my time to that kind of like rational positivity and maturity and learning from others. I think it's like you're investing time in yourself in a way. You know, you're learning things vicariously for others, and it helps you navigate life. Right, there's another bamboo farm around the corner, and we'll get plenty of stuff from there as well, I imagine. I had shingles when I was like 7, though I thought I was cool because I was allowed to have a water bottle in class. Awesome. I mean, not the shingles bit, you know. Till when a good thing like milk goes sour, there's still something good to it, like yogurt. I don't think yogurt is soured milk, is it? But you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. It's a count your blessings thing. I love that quote. Whenever you know you feel like you're going for a rough time and things are bad, you just got to count your blessings. Sometimes life is getting the better of us and beating us up, but often or not, like, there are people out there that can have it worse. Things can just be worse. And when you remind yourself of that, it can make things a little easier. Appreciate the ups and downs a bit more. I don't know, did anyone else out there listen to the latest episode? Because I was just thinking, they get round to talking about having patience with people, and then like being in like a line, a queue, waiting to use a checkout, and people getting mad at one another and stuff. And there's this idea that I like about it, which is like to try and give people the most charitable possible interpretation of what's happening. Like, just assume the most charitable thing you can, and then proceed from there. Patience for yourself, patience for others. Yeah, that was a good quote. I like that one. I used to get very irritated by other people's actions, and slowly with time it kind of dawned on me that like everything they do is like completely out of your hands, and probably the last thing they're thinking about is this is to annoy you. Like, what is wrong with you? And it was like you have expectations that you create in your head of other people. You think they're going to do this, you think they're going to do that, and then they don't, and you get upset about it. And I was like, that's all in my own head. That's all in my own head. Can I let go of this? And the answer was yes. And ever since I really leaned into that, I've just found, you know, relationships with other people just are much better because you're just not bringing all this weight to everything all the time. You're just free of it. The quote, treat others the way you want to be treated, always helps me get not frustrated with people. Yeah, yeah. And you know, like, another way to think about that is imagine you're the one who's angry and flipping out, right, in a situation. You never hold yourself to the same standards when you're that person. Everyone's been that person at one point in another. You never hold yourself to that same standard, do you? You always judge other people with a different thing, and it's because you don't know what's going on in their head, but you know what's going on in yours. You know, if you were mean one day, or you just said something out of turn, it's like you got all these reasons, right? Oh, because of this, I'm having a bad day because of that. But yet, you don't think about that for someone else. So, like, if you can exercise that, if you can do that, that can help you a lot, I think. This is going to take a long time. I don't know how much time I actually want to put into it right now. I think what I really want to do is just get like the border done and get a lot of dirt so we can get some landscaping done here, because there's a lot of landscaping, and I feel like if that gets done first, this inner area is going to feel more like an evolving sanctuary of sorts, a strange sanctuary, but just like looking out and seeing all these weird gaps everywhere. Like I want to close those gaps in. That makes any sense. So yeah, we're gonna turn our attention to this bit right here now. Where am I at, Ren? I'm at Loglands. Loglads. Ren referred to us as Loglads, and when he did, I was like, actually, I like that now. I hear singing in the distance. Singing in the distance. Hello? Oh, I did hear singing in the distance. Wait, was that Ren? I assumed it was Ren. Hello?
Hello,
Is it just a voice in my head? No, it's...
Hello,
Hi.
Xisuma.
Hey.
Hello, Xisuma.
Where is he? Where are you? Hi.
Hello.
Oh, I feel bad. Now I feel better.
Why?
I wasn't wearing my hat.
Dude, do you have any food? I just gave all my food to Esco.
You can get that food, that
Thank
amazing
you.
source of food from the villagers, by the way. Not
That
just
is
the
true.
pumpkins. Yeah, they're a really
That
great
is true.
source. Dude, you're a little quiet. Let's turn you up.
Am I? Crank it, baby, crank it. I was singing some Deftones at you, dude. You didn't even hear it.
Oh, for real? Ren.
Yeah.
I got my new guitar.
Earlier.
It's in drop C.
Oh.
What Deftones song have I been playing? In drop C. That I'll tell you now, that's White Pony, that album. That era, that tuning.
Oh, it is. Oh, you learning something from White Pony?
Yeah, I want to see if you can figure out what song it is.
Korea?
It's not Korea. It's an energetic one.
Elite?
It is Elite.
Nice.
It is so fun to play on the guitar, man. It's a real
Dude,
headbanger.
It's so brutal. That song's so brutal.
I love it.
It's one of my favorites, yeah. So good.
Oh.
I love the fact we know this record so well that we can actually talk, like, answer these kind of
Dude,
questions.
it's like a defining record. A defining record. If you're into, like, that scene, you know that record. Such a good one.
Yeah, you know it backwards also. Like, literally front to back, back to front.
I feel that way about
word.
most Deftones records, to be honest.
For me, I kind of fell off after, like, probably after Koi no Can, or whatever that one was.
That's their best. That's my favorite.
Yeah, it's a really good album.
I was thinking you had to say that one. I'd let you off the hook if it were that one. I think the ones after that are great, but yeah, I know what you mean. It's like they've explored what they're about a lot, and there's not as many surprises.
Yeah, although, like, I must say, I am getting into the newer records more now. At first, I kind of, I don't know, I think I was a bit too much, like, I was too much of, you know, like, I don't know, like a Deftones elite fan or whatever, you know, and this is just not good enough
I see,
or whatever.
yeah.
You know, like that sort of stupid way that you think when you're young. And
I
you
went
don't
in-
actually realize, you know, that's the same people making this music, the same artists that you love making this music, you know,
Yeah.
and they're just in different parts of their life, so they're making the music differently, and you need to listen to it from a different perspective, and then
Yeah,
you see
I've
the beauty
always-
in it from a different angle.
I've always stuck with them. They never felt like they drifted to me from what they were. There's other bands out that maybe like a Slipknot, you know, like the first 3 records to me are just 10 out of 10, and then you know I don't know quite where they go after that. I haven't connected with it, but with Deftones, man, they held me the whole way. I feel like
I love the new album also, or the last one. It was awesome.
it was cool.
But I think my favorite Deftones record is probably self-titled, like probably Deftones.
It's a good one. It's a great one.
It's funny though, because I think that was the production of that record was like the band was in a very tumultuous time.
That's right. Yeah, they were.
So the record wasn't actually made out of, like, White Pony was made from like with a lot of passion and love and creativity, and Deftones was made with a lot of like stress and
They were contracted to
label
do it.
issues and contracts and like all this sort of thing. But I think it resulted in like some of the heavier
Definitely.
emotions.
You
like,
told me
in this
that they
band.
opened with Bloody Cape. And every now and then, ever since you told me that,
Yeah.
every now and then I go listen to that song and imagine that like they're walking out onto the stage and then they just go into that one. You get like a few of those like tense chords, like, and then it's and oh my god. If I were in my 20s, I'd be in the pit. I'd be losing my mind.
I was deep in the pit, dude. I was losing
love
it.
it.
They played Bloody Cape and then Into Korea. Like these are
nice.
the songs that they opened that Brixton gig with, dude. I almost died. It was amazing.
That sounds so good.
Anyway, so it's just coming over here and hijacking. We're hijacking the stream with the Deftones music. No, I've been streaming for ages. I need to eat. I'm hungry, so I just came to live ragey, basically.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Yeah, no, this is the way we should do it, right? I hooked up with Skiz and Cub the other day to do it, and it's so cool just to, you know, meet up, have a chat, and be social, and yeah.
Yep.
It's cool.
I want to come in and work out here a little bit also, dude, but with the permanents, I suddenly have like 5 things that I now have to do instantly. I'm just feeling like
Dude, this
a lot
is
of
a
pressure
whole
right
thing,
now.
right? The pressure, yes. I felt it too. I was speaking to another hermit. I don't know if they want to say, so I won't say who, but they said they all of a sudden felt all this pressure. And I was like, yeah, this is a problem. Like, we've come into the season very casual. And we've avoided that whole kind of like, oh, I've got to do this thing and that thing for the next episode. And then I think the hermit permits might just put us back into that space. So like for me right now, I've very deliberately like stepped away from it, and I'm going to just not try and like throw myself into that and just do it a little bit at a time, you know?
Mm-hmm. This is what I'm feeling too.
Yeah, because otherwise we're going to lose sight of this moment we got right here, where we're just being casual, and it means we get to like hang out more and just spend time together, which is it's been so good.
Yeah, I'll come and do some bits this week here, I think.
All right,
I don't know what bits. I'll do a couple bits. I'll do a bits.
Currently, what I'm doing is I'm just trying to like carve this thing out here. Like, if you can pop down here and see it, so that it becomes clear it's just going to float under what we're building above it. And then I'm going to grab the dirt and like landscape the edges off. And then we'll have like, when it's closed in and you just can't see all this jankiness everywhere, it'll become like our sanctuary. It'll become like this awesome little underground cove for us to start putting in farms or whatever we need, you know.
All right.
That's the way I'm picturing it moving forth. But yeah, thanks for coming over.
All of this, right?
Yeah, all of this is, and then we're just going to dig downwards. It's going to be a great spot to come and grab, you know, stone and cobble, because we've got the beacon here.
Get some resources.
Yeah, and
nice.
Then we, you know, put stuff into that space eventually.
Nice, dude. This sounds wonderful.
Wonderful.
It's also a very useful thing at the moment, even because I think with my permits, I'm just going to do like one shop at a time, but over the next few weeks, you know, I'm not going to do it tomorrow or whatever.
Yeah, that's a good.
But having
pace.
access to like chests, and which equals hoppers, which equals all these things that we need to build some farms for our shops and stuff. You know, like this log labs facility is awesome.
Yeah.
I've been chopping a lot, by the way.
I saw, man. I was impressed.
Sort of, yeah.
I was like, dang. I did a little measly thing over here. I was like, look, I've done my bit for today. Come back the next day. Like, this might be all that we need. I don't know. I need to do some math.
No ways, dude. Not a chance. I reckon this is like one tentacle.
Dang.
Yeah.
Has this thing got tentacles? In a way, it has. We won't say what it is yet.
Yep.
Oh.
This is maybe 1 or 2 tentacles, dude, for sure. But it's
Man,
cool. Like,
I ended
just come
my...
over here, chop some wood. It's relaxing, you know?
For sure. I ended my episode with like a, what do you think this is now? And some people, like, no one's got it yet, but like some people have gotten close. But now they got to think about tentacles, so.
Yeah, well, you know, we'll let them try figure it out. Let them cook a little bit.
Yeah, my chat's going to be talking about it. I can see it coming.
Yeah, well, you know, got to drop those seeds, X. You know, keep them interested. Keep them interested. Anyway, that's gonna do it, dude. I need to go have some dinner. I am freaking starving. I'm gonna send all these fine people over to you. All right, look after them.
Awesome, thank you. And, yeah, they're all welcome over here.
Sweet. I'm just gonna say goodbye.
All right.
And
thanks for coming by, Ren.
No worries, X. Raid incoming in a sec.
Very cool, very cool. All right, we're gonna get raided then. Got to prepare for a bunch of peeps tuning in. Better put the coal. Oh, over here. Okay. I wasn't holding my shovel. Should have been holding my shovel. It needs the repairs. Yeah, I'm probably not doing this very efficiently. That's fine. Shovel repair. I love it. I'm gonna stand here for a moment. Did I drink all of my tea? Yeah, I did. Fantastic. Cthulhu is my instant tentacle thought. It's not Cthulhu, I'll tell you that. I mean, I think tentacle might have been a slight misredirection. Misredirection? That doesn't quite work. Welcome all the raiders! Thank you so much. While we were chatting, by the way, I had noises in my ear. X Aqua Live, thank you for the Prime. Dear Shemi, thank you for 65 months. Lurk 2021 with the Prime. And a Bomb Banana coming in for 44 months. And fabulously is here subscribing. Thank you so much, peeps. You're all amazing. Thanks for letting us hermits do what we do, you know. We love it. Hope y'all love it too. Octopus robot thing. That actually, an octopus robot sounds so cool. Like, I immediately envisioned some sort of like amazing computer-inspired pixel art. You know, computer as in like 90s MS-DOS pixel art. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah, for those of you coming over from the raids, you'll obviously know that we're working on loglands here. I am, however, also trying to get my hands on lots of iron and other resources from caving. And, you know, we've been at this for 45 minutes over here. I kind of don't want this to be like a one-stop stream. I want us to get to multiple projects. So we're going to try and wrap up getting this border dug out. Oh yeah, there's a reason I'm heading back. It's because of this. We're also crafting up a bunch of fuel to go back to the base with while we're out here. You know, the bamboo farm, in a different season, it might have been automated already, but in this season, you know, taking it easy. Why not? Where did that guy come from, by the way? Like, I'm on a mission to light this whole area up as well. The kind you make in MS Paint. Well, I think I was referring more to the art style. And as far as a tool like MS Paint goes to make it, I wouldn't have thought these things were made on MS Paint. But then, you know, that classic pixel art from like the 90s, I can't imagine them having tools that were that much more powerful. It's really more about the artist than the tool, I think. I think this stuff grows underneath other blocks. It looks like that. Right, and my plan here, I think, is to just collect this stuff and then craft it. You know. Stop going back and forth, get it all on the ground, and then deal with it. Woo. looking good. Also, I don't want this sword anymore, so, like, take that. Could have been using the first Photoshop. The first Photoshop, yeah, I think that was around when, like, Windows 3.11 was out. So, who knows? You can make beautiful art with pixel art. I've seen some truly gorgeous works. Absolutely, that's what I'm getting at. I was getting at that, like, you know, I think some of the best pixel art is probably made with better tools than MS Paint, but I could be wrong. Could be wrong. I'm not a pixel artist myself. So what do I know, eh? When Windows was real Windows. I've never heard someone say that before, and I don't even know what that means. You know, I've heard, like, people, like let's use Deftones as, what we were talking about earlier kind of alludes to this sort of attitude of, like, oh man, back when Deftones were real Deftones or whatever. But, like, about an operating system, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what you're trying to say. Like, the best operating system is probably the latest one that's out. I've been using computers since I was a kid, from Windows 3.11 all the way up to the current one. You know, is Windows the best operating system? Who knows? There's all sorts of ones out there. It's obviously a very big, popular, dominant one. Here's the thing. I remember using Windows 98 and that thing crashed a lot. And you used to tolerate it. It was just something computers did. They just decided to stop working. And it was like, oh, it's done that again. You know? We've come a long way. Like, I still have problems on my computer, but boy. You know, if you grew up in the 90s, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Right, more noise. Hey, Joel Duggan with a raid as well. Thank you, Joel. We were just raided by Ren. Another raid. So welcome all the raiders. I will reiterate what we're up to today. We're just working on loglands. We're almost done here. Doing some important work. Cutting out this terrain. So that we kind of have an easy time just starting to get rid of all this land around here. It's going to be a massive dig site. Thrice Dead 12, thank you for using the Prime. V-Read V, thank you for the Prime as well. And we now got, oh my goodness me, 3,200 peeps tuning in. I'm starting to sweat. I'm starting to sweat. I'll be honest, I've done this for so long that, you know, I'm good. I'm good. Like I said earlier, counting your blessings and stuff. It's like, it's just like, wow, you know. This stuff is like crazy to have so many people watching you. But at the same time, like, try not to let it phase you. Because I remember in the past, like, you know, there would be... Was it, I think the record on this channel was like 12,000 or something during the pandemic. And that was kind of crazy. Like, numbers go up and down, you know? Things come and go. So, like, why are you spending your time doing what you're doing? If you got an answer for that, then you're good. If you know why you're doing this, then you're good. But yeah, nice to have a lot of people anyway. I hope it'll be an enjoyable one. We got some important activities to do today. All over the place. I've got a list of stuff that we're doing. As you can see here, though, I've just very cautiously brought this thing down to scale somewhat. And that kind of doesn't actually matter what way that closes, does it? Right, now here's where it gets awkward, because down at this height we're changing tact a bit, aren't we? Now we're going across like that. I hit the right bit. Okay, that's good. That's good for me. Hey, do you know what we don't need? We don't need the light levels on. We don't need that stuff anymore. Let's bring it back. Eggs, do you like beef stew? I don't ever really cook beef stew or have beef stew. I would probably like beef stew. Why wouldn't I? My favourite stew to make is venison stew. I make that quite often for I could possibly make... Do I have to... I might have like a third meal tomorrow that I haven't figured out yet. I could have venison stew. I like venison stew. I get these venison grill steaks. Now, y'all could enlighten me here. Here's a thought that's been buzzing around in my head every time I cook this stuff. I don't like steak. Every time I've had steak, I've had like some relatively expensive steak too. I've had home cooked steak, regular restaurant, you know, steak, and I've had fancy restaurant steak. It's always just like chewy and a bit bland. I've just never really enjoyed it. But venison steaks, grill steaks they're called, the ones that I get, they're very soft and tender, and they stay that way the whole way throughout cooking. And they're kind of like big and fat. They look like big fat burger patties. Is this what like steak grill steak is? Is it a particular type of steak that's going to be softer? I'd love it if you could enlighten me if you had an answer. Venison is deer. That is correct. Yes, it is deer. Chewy is done wrong. It's been every steak I've had. Every steak. Like, and I've tried, you know, different rare. I've tried a medium rare and a well cooked. They're always chewy, and like you have to really cut them with a proper, like they give you a really sharp knife to cut the steak with as well, and it's like tough and chewy. Now maybe I've had some bad luck, that's always a possibility, but the way those things add up, it's like, why is it like that? Why is it that way around? The cut matters, says Mark New. Tough and chewy sounds like medium or well done. This is a serious call out of all your local eateries, says Finn. You're assuming that I've had steak locally, because I have actually, most of the time I've had them, it's when I'm on holiday, because other people like steak. So we go to a place with steaks, and every time I have it, it's always just this chewy bit of meat that I don't really like. So, I don't know. It's not like I get it from the same place over and over again. Like, if we ever go back to a restaurant where I tried the steak, I tend to just go like, nah. Maybe I just had some bad luck, but like... That's why I've always sort of thought, like, what's up with this? Why does everyone like steaks? What is my favourite meal? Salads. Love salads. Just, you can be so versatile with them and chuck all sorts of things in. Salad with halloumi, you know, other types of cheese. Feta cheese is really nice. Goat's cheese in a salad. You can put meat in it. But all sorts of veggies. I just love a good salad. It's always, because I make a massive salad. I make a massive salad that fills up a fruit bowl. And I sit there for like ages eating it because it's just so massive. Right, so with that, we've now really like... Ooh, got to be a little bit careful there. Okay, I see. We really kind of like outlined the space that we're working with now. And I think we're good on that front. What we want to do next is start to terraform, but honestly, I feel like I need a change of scenery. So I think what we should do is get down into some caves and grab some resources or something. If I'm going cave-in, I'm putting my hat on, you know, and keeping myself safe. I'm thinking ahead. We don't need these now. And we do want sticks for future torches, if necessary. Right, we've got stuff to drop off. We've got materials that need smelting. The thing that I really want to get is iron at the moment. And iron we get elsewhere. We get in different ways. Actually, I think what I might do is take this all back to the base. Okay, take that as well, like every little bit. Yeah, I think that's about as much of it that we filled up. Love Molepan says, hello, what did I miss? What you see around us, like this space has opened up quite a lot. That's what we've been doing. We've been opening it up. We're going to take a trip back to my base now with all of this. That is perfect. Lovely. We'll go this way. Ever tried asparagus and tuna salad with a balsamico vinaigrette? I've not had asparagus, but I have had tuna in salad. Tuna salad is really nice. Tuna's like my cupboard source of protein that's really good. Whenever I need to like get a chunk of protein in a meal, it's like tuna's the go-to. We got another JT coming in for 80 months. Thank you so much, my dude. Glad to have you back. Welcome to the stream. Oh, look what it is. I'll just leave it there. I know I'm after coal at the moment. I'll get that another time. You forgot your horse. That's true. We used the horse to get over here. We'll use it to get back later. All this food talk is making me hungry, says V Reed. I'm so used to my routine of like eating early in the day and then having nothing in the evening that it's like sometimes I do, I guess, if we talk about food, I get a bit hungry. But I'll tell you what, a lot of the time, I'm just so used to it. Like, I really like it because for me, like obviously you have more energy in the morning and stuff. So I just like get through the day better that way. If I'm doing all my activities and other things first thing, and then when it comes to what are we doing here? I'm struggling a little bit. Okay, what needs smelting? Grab stuff that needs smelting. That's the way to do it. Oh my god, there's so much! I need a little space. I need a little space. Totally forgot what I was saying. You know, mornings is all taking care of working out, doing your exercise, having your meals, and then all of that's done, and then I come to the computer and I'm like doing my videos, and it's like a complete separation. Like, you've gone from one mode to another, and I think because of that, it just helps me with hunger. It's like, I'm not really even thinking about it. I'm just doing all this other stuff, so it works out pretty well for me to do it that way around. Right, as you can see, we are getting lots of our resources smelted. But I need to kind of like scavenge all of my iron together. Find out how much we got at this point. First, Hermitcraft stream, says Shredder. Welcome, Shredder. On these streams, we tend to do, you know, the typical behind the scenes grindy stuff or whatever. Today, it's been about working on loglands a little, just pushing that along. That's a common thing I'm going to do, is just head over there and nudge that in the right direction, so to speak. And then now, today, we're going to go caving, which is something I don't normally do because you can get all of these farms in the game up and running so quick that you don't really, you know, need all of that. But this time, I'm like, no, I want to. How much iron did I have over here? There was definitely some iron. Okay, there's some cooking up. I think it's just that one in the middle if I want to grab some more. So, wood, we'll go like bamboo stuff over here. Go back to our valuables barrels. That might have, no it doesn't. That might have, optimistically. Nope, no it doesn't. Nothing in there for you, X. You didn't find some secret goodies. Let's craft this into blocks. I'll tell you what, we should start to age some of this stuff too, actually, now that I think about it. That might not be a bad idea. There's a spot where we can do this. It's perfect for it. Okay. So diamonds. Right, now, so now we run through all of this, okay? I think I might just grab like gold as well. These are horribly organized. I'll let you point that out. I'll let you be like, X, what are you doing? This looks like absolute trash. We don't need this stuff all here anymore. It's like I'll take that out. Critique my storage, you know. Huffleham, Huffle man. Ugh. Did you not get any diamond tier permits? Just finished the recent video. I did. I was gonna hold off from saying what it was. Trying to pace myself a bit. And I was supposed to mention it at the end of the video, and like it was after I'd finished, because putting that last episode together, by the way, I did that under like a whole bunch of pressure for like these other factors going on. And it wasn't like I enjoyed getting the episode done as I wanted it to be, but it was a reminder that this is what I'm trying to avoid this season, like falling into this gotta get it done kind of space all the time. And, you know, as I got the last bit of the video rendered with the time lapse, it was like, all right, there we go, record the outro and I'm good. And I just forgot to mention, oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, jeez, I have been busy and lost track of how busy I've actually been, it would seem. Yeesh. Okay, there's even a little bit of iron here. Iron being the key thing at the moment. Hey, we got a Hypno in chat. Welcome, my dude. Welcome. Sunstar Girl is here for 3 months. Thank you, Sunstar. Thank you for supporting the channel. Yeah, Hypno. I've talked to Ren. I've talked to another Hermit. And I'm kind of curious how you feel about these permits kind of like ratcheting up our priorities now. It's like, oh, all of a sudden we all got this pressure to make farms and stuff. And I'm just trying to not fall into that myself. So I've had a reminder to be a bit more casual about everything I'm doing. Because I love it. Like, it's going to be great getting the shopping district all in that direction. But, like, one of the things about the permits is that they've kind of put all of the farming stuff, like, right now. Like, if it weren't for the permits, you could do things at your own pace. But now there's, like, this pressure to kind of get your permits, your farms and your shops together. And I don't want to rush it, so I've come up with a different way of doing things that works for me. Because, you know, I realized, like, oh, not only have I got to go make a farm and figure out this thing and that thing, then I got to, like, build a big fancy shop for my S-tier permit. And I just was like, nah, this is crazy. I'm going to slow it down. I'm going to slow it down. Because us content creators, right? If you're listening and you're like, what is he on about? Like, being a content creator just turns you into a machine. You know? There's no rush, X. We got so much time before the shopping district is fully established. Yeah, that's good if you've, like, got that mindset first. I did not have that mindset first, and I think it's good for myself to, you know, find that mindset, and I guess for other people too. But yeah, like, Grian's obviously not thinking that way. Hopefully none of the others are as well. Hypno says, yeah, I'm going to be slowly, like, a new shop maybe every 3 to 4 weeks or something. There you go. But yeah, no, the one other Hermit I was talking to yesterday had the same problem as me. And, you know, I don't know if they want to talk about this stuff publicly or not. Like, some of us will be very into the, let's say, meta, you know, talking about the thought process behind content. Some people just, you know, do it their own way. So I will leave their name unnamed or whatever. I won't even be thinking about making a farm for weeks. Oh, wow. Okay. You're going slower than me then, my dude, because I'm definitely going to start inching towards what I want to do in the next few episodes. But like, I like the idea of breaking it down into steps as well. So, actually, you know, I think I'll make a note. Like, what day is it today? And then see when I actually get this done. Like, when I get there, because yeah, pacing is interesting. But I am loving the pace of this season. It's been so awesome so far. And long may it continue. And I think I need some more furnaces. Look at this. Look at this. Gonna run out of fuel again so quickly. Been liking the interactions, says Airship Girl. Yeah, me too. That's been the awesome thing. And like yesterday, I got to hang out with some other hermits like off camera, and like that's just like a total shift. I used to just be so like next bit of the video, got to do this thing, got to do that thing, and you'd never feel like you'd have time to go hang out. And it's been so nice to like change the gears and just go hang out with people. So I'm really enjoying it. Right, gonna keep chucking this stuff back in here. Oh look, there's more iron. How did that stuff skip by me? Haven't I been yoinking all of this out? Jeez, I'm not paying enough attention here. Right, gold, then iron. And then put it into these boxes. Bam. Right, I'm gonna lose my mind if I keep running back and forth. This stuff will all get smelted eventually. Let's get ourselves down into some caves. Oh, okay, wait. One thing. Iron check. Yeah. Oh, I've really got nowhere near as much iron as I would like. So we are trying to cave for iron, but you want to find an ore vein. And I looked it up on the wiki. What did it say? Actually, I didn't read all of it. I think there's a particular biome. I'm gonna go double check it. I've really been enjoying going to the wiki more because I keep forgetting details about the game, and it's nice just to like refresh your memory. Plus, when you read a Wikipedia article, you'll like always find something where it's like, oh, I forgot about that, or some mechanic, and it gives you like an idea. Like if you saw the sheep farm, let's go look at the sheep farm actually, see how it's doing. That had some interesting mechanics. That was actually thanks to my Patreons, that one. Right, so iron ore are below Y0, and it's iron ore and tough. That's what I remember. It's not mentioning a biome here. I'm going to try and highlight biome on the wiki. I don't think they're biome specific, so we just got to hope to get lucky, really. Okay. Okay. Off we go. Off we go. Don't think I'm forgetting much. Alright, okay. What height are we going down to? This thing now goes down to like the bottom of the world. I want to put a beacon down here. The beacon beam will shine through the honey so it can go to the surface. This, by the way, this basement, because I couldn't figure out quite what I wanted to do, all these ideas, it's just now like a dumping ground for stuff. That's all it's going to be. This is where I've been farming moss, by the way, if it looks kind of strange. Sorry, quick, how many blocks does a full redstone signal go? 15. 15, my friend. That does depend on what the source is, because the source can be different. Like a weaker source obviously outputs a weaker amount, but if it's like that default full power, it'll be 15. Christoph Blue, thank you for 3 months. I just realized I said we go look at the wool farm and I went underground instead. My apologies. Here's where the water goes down. Yeah, the thing with the Nether wool farm is that my Patreons made one with bone meal. Like a bone meal powered wool farm. And when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's like really cool. It's different. And I was experimenting and I couldn't quite get it to work because of flowers. And that's when I realized, oh, there's got to be a way to do this without flowers. So I started looking at like where do flowers generate, and then I realized it's biome dependent. And if you go in the Nether, then that's how you get just grass to grow. That was the detail I didn't really pick up when I first saw that farm. That's why it was actually built in the Nether. But yeah, I remembered it's like, oh yeah, that one was built in the Nether. So build ours in the Nether. And it means when people are coming through the area, they're also loading up for a little bit. So it kind of like passively gets loaded. It only requires 1 entity per color, right? So you got that kind of like lesser impact. What is this here? Kind of looked like someone had a tunnel through this area. And I've got this other sheep farm idea up my sleeve. I've had it for a long time, and it would make an absolutely brilliant first day on the server sheep farm. But like I didn't just find the time or the moment to do it this season. But then I've been chatting with some of the other hermits about like potentially teaming up later on to create shops together, because all the wall colors are split up. And if we do that, I think later in the season, hopefully you'll see like a really awesome sheep farm, like unlike another one you've seen before. So I really love how there's so many different ways to achieve things in this game now, and you can always kind of like revisit old ideas and stuff. Okay, I'm not sure what the best way to hunt an ore vein is, but it feels like going through the spaghetti caves would make more sense than this open area. Like, I can look across and see things, but they're too far away. There's some of that up there. How do we get to some spaghetti caves? Just don't feel like... Do you know what? There was actually like some spaghetti cave area behind me that I hadn't really explored. There might be way better... Wait, where did we come from? Down there? Oh yeah, pillared up. Okay, let's go back. Go all the way back. This area wasn't particularly great. Tough. You see some tough, you gotta look for some iron. I remember finding these ore veins in season 9 a bunch of times. No, season 8 I'm thinking of. This season I haven't found one yet. Gyrie says, Hermitcraft season 10, 10 equals X, X equals XB crafted. Season of XB crafted. I guess it is, yeah. I guess there is someone with X in their name on the server. It must be their season. What are spaghetti caves? They're the ones that are kind of more like spaghetti. They're noodly, right? So if you picture them going through the terrain in like little strands like we're in right now, this is sort of more like that, I guess. Dude, this is an immediate like dead end. I've actually explored that before. Maybe it was down here. Aha. I think I was down here earlier though. Somewhere around here. Not in this bit. Right. There's some. The iron farm in the spawn chunks has stopped working. I was thinking of going over there and actually getting rid of the villagers because we've been having some issues on the server with this like periodic lag. It's probably not caused by actual like entity count, but it might not hurt to reduce it either. And since the iron farm at the spawn chunks is just broken, I figured it might be worth deactivating that, or maybe trying to fix it actually. Could be another idea. Make sure it's still worthwhile. This gal wants the spaghetti caves removed because they are hard to light up. Yeah, that's not a great reason to remove it though, is it? Like, so much stuff over time in this game has just sort of gone with the direction of make it easier. Right, oh, there's a bit of iron. I was just about to say, I don't recall passing any other materials, but no, there's iron. Okay. How much do we need here? Like a lot? God, we really need to find an ore vein. I think I'm gonna dedicate like another 15 minutes. If we haven't found an ore vein in 15 minutes, I might go, do you know what? I'll do this another time. There's some over there. I've got a lack of blocks because I've been hopping around a lot. It's always good to have blocks on your hotbar, I tell ya. Corn Dog says, I blame Joel. Why are you blaming the new guy? What's going on here? What's Joel done? X, any tips on how to find other people that play Minecraft? You know what? Like, I've always had it easy because when you're a content creator, like, you just attract like-minded people, right? Like, I've always had an easy time sort of hooking up with mod makers and stuff and map people because they know what you're about and they see your content. So, like, I could try and give you some advice, but honestly, it's like, it's never really been a sort of thing I've had to figure out. Before I was a content creator, I messaged Biffa. And I was like, yo, man, well, what's your Vex series? Super hostile. Let's play together sometime. You know, YouTubers get loads of messages like that. And, like, when you're not aware that they get loads of messages like that, it seems kind of silly. It was just totally innocent. And then years later, me and Biff are playing together on Hermitcraft. Who would have thought? Who would have knew? Slim Shady would have been something you would have brought. Alright, let's go. Put the torch over there. And then get across this way. Still trying to find that vein. Come on, we got to find it around here somewhere. RGB Cat, thank you ever so much for the Amazon Prime subscription. Thank you, my dude. Appreciate it. We got over 3,000 peeps watching. If you're enjoying the stream, be sure to hit the follow button. And you can catch future streams. Might be streaming again tomorrow, but I reckon I'll take it easy and focus a bit more on my episode tomorrow. Iron vein. Yes, we're looking for an iron vein. And I feel like I'm trapped in this area where there isn't one. Just got here. What do we need the iron vein for? Have a guess. It's in the name, by the way. It's in the name. Oh, you probably won't get it. Because, you know. What would we need an iron vein for? He needs the tough, says Maddie Goody. Don't tell them. I wanted them to guess. That's right. We need the tough. So we're looking for an iron ore vein because, you know, where else would you get tough from? What, deep slate level? What are you on about? What are you on about? That's the cheaty way to get the stuff. Ah, I'm at the surface. Dang it. Alright, I don't like doing this, but I just want to find a cave. I just want to find, like, the entrance. So, apparently, like, no one's gone in... Okay, that's all waterlogged, isn't it? Yeah, that's why no one's gone here. I just want to find the entrance to something and then go explore. Looks like this over here is kind of... that's big. Ooh. Hypno's got a farm over there. Like, I could jump into this one, but it's already been explored. Let's turn it around. Oh, I'm actually, like, right next door to my little staircase. Okay. There's like, caves off in this direction? That looks like a noodly one. So, like, if I find... Oh, actually... I remember the very first bit where me and XB went caving is somewhere around this shoreline. And when I was doing the path, I closed off the entrance, but I don't see it again now. Yeah, maybe we jump down into that noodly one and see where it leads. Okay, so... Clearly I'm lacking some patience here. We'll go dig a random hole and see where it leads us. Jolkip! Oh my goodness me! 100 months! I pray this is gonna work. Because I have a weird feeling that I might have not updated this. Or at least, probably the Puka was so fast I updated it the next day. And then it was like, you know, instantly forgot about it. Also, Esda71, thank you for 4 months. But Jolkip, 100. Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? Look at that. You're in the dungeon, my friend. When you hit 100, you join a very exclusive club of prisoners. Evil X has you under his spell. Or maybe just behind bars, you know. No one looks happy in here. This is what you get. Why do you support this channel, man? This is your reward. Oh dear. These are all the legends with 100 months, my friends. It takes its time to get through now. Jolkip, there you are! Hopefully we got your skin correct, my penguin friend. Who will be next? We don't know. That is so much fun to see one of the animations. Gotta love the Puka's work, right? Wait, is that the noodly cave we want to go into? It kind of looks like it gets close to the noodly cave we want to go into. Where can I, like, dig straight down and just hit it? I think, like, here. I'm going for it, peeps. I'm going for it. Okay. I totally lost my orientation. And now I can't see. Right. Oh, this is the staircase. Right, then it stops. Why does it stop? We'll keep going down. That grass blade was placed there for a reason. Was it? Because I placed it there. I don't remember having any reason. Oh, it's waterlogged. Oh. Well, I guess I can spend it. Oh, I'm so gonna find a waterlogged one, aren't I? Eat some food. This is just, basically. Great! We found a waterlogged one. Don't know how I feel about this. Alright, let's... I just want to find some good caves, you know? So that noodly one was actually waterlogged. Kind of looks like there's a network over there to the left we could explore. So let's get down this direction. Do you want to grind for the iron or use a farm? I thought it would be fun just to, you know, find an ore vein and mine that. Like, I was really enjoying mining earlier, but then I went through all the caves in the immediate area. And the problem is now I've sort of, like, run out of caves, right? So it's good fun when you're in this sort of space where it's like you're picking up iron, it's all fresh. But when you're going through those caves that you've already explored, it's a bit like, I want to find something, you know? So sometimes, you know, it's just about the fun of the game, really. And I thought it would be fun to find iron. Or an iron ore vein, at least. Get a legit beacon instead of a iron farm beacon. We got Waldemots here, which sounds like something out of Star Wars, doesn't it? You know, the one with all the wands and the wizardry and all of that. Oh, sorry, I mean Star Trek, don't I? Thank you so much. Hello, I was scrolling and saw you X, and you gave me a flashback to Season 3. That was the height of my college years, man. I owe you for getting me through that time in my life. Wow, well, thank you for the donation, my dude. That's very kind of you. So cool to hear, you know, you were around back then. Like, what was that? Almost 10 years ago. It is crazy to still be doing this, my dude. And thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoy the stream. Season 3, Amplified. What a great season. I was actually watching... I was doing something on my second channel. And I clicked on the wrong thing. It shows me the oldest videos on the channel. And it's like, oh, it's a live stream from Season 3. Like, let's go back and listen to how I sounded and what we were doing. And, yeah, just had a little bit of nostalgia. And then I was talking about, like, how I was at the pub with my mates. And I needed to, like, come back to do some Minecrafty stuff. And I was trying so hard to remember, like, when was that? Well, what pub was it? Why can't I picture it? And it was just like, nah, it's just some day from, like 9 years ago, I think it was. I think actually it was dated 2015. And it was like, well, like, I can't remember, can I? You know, it's just like that sometimes. Some random little detail. I so wanted to know. I was like, oh, what was that? I sounded so enthusiastic about it. Because back then, like, at that period in time, I probably didn't see my friends as much as I should have. So I thought it would really, like, stick out, you know, but it kind of didn't. You're not coming for me, are you, buddy? Because that's just bad for your health. Right, I see redstone that we could pick up. I do need redstone for an up-and-coming project, which I need to go get some sand for. So what did I say? Well, okay, there's two things in my mind. I think I'm going to let y'all pick what we do next. Oh, dude! Just chill. Chill. Right, we chilling. I see some more. Oh! Things. What's attacking me now? This area might not actually be that chill. I hear the moaning. I hear the groaning. Oh my god. Yeah, we ain't going to get an ore vein down at this level. We need to be higher up. So I need to sort of backtrack and see if we skipped a beat somewhere. Tempted to kill that Enderman, but now we're past that. We got an Enderman farm, so like, don't sweat it. Yeah, I'm going to bounce on this. I'm going to bounce. So, our next activity is up to you. All right. We could go to the sand area and just fill up a couple of boxes full of sand for a project. Or, you know, iron ore would be nice. Bounce this way a little bit first. Or we go to the Nether, and what I want to do over there is build like a rail. Is that waterlogged? That's waterlogged, isn't it? Yeah, I want to build a rail in the Nether for the Nether farm to make it better. The best ore veins are in Deep Slate. Let me go back to the wiki. Because the two are at different heights, and it's quite possible that I've confused myself because I do that. This is why... No. Oh my god! Oh, you're right. I've got it the wrong way. Oh my... I've been looking in the wrong place. What is wrong with me? I did this earlier. Why? Always the derp. Man, how did... I was looking... I had the wiki open earlier, and I was looking at the wrong... I want to do something really productive this stream. So I think... Okay. Mods, would you be so kind as to make a poll for people or something? How far from the surface are we? Okay, we need to go back to that tunnel behind us. Yeah, would you mind making a poll? I'll let the audience decide. Nether or desert. And then depending on how we get along with that, we might come back to the ore vein thing after. I'm definitely going to go seek one out this evening, though. Like, after I'm done with my stream, I'm definitely going to come back to the computer and just, you know, get one for myself. I got to do it now. Are you playing retail? I don't know what that means, playing retail. Nomadic Nova says a certified dirt moment. Yeah, I have too many of them these days, it would seem. And if you like derps, I mean, there's a big one at the beginning of my next episode. Dude, why was there, like, grass? Usually that means you're right at the surface. Extra website for data packs and whatnot was so helpful. I really appreciate it, says Q the Mimikyu. I'm glad to hear it, my dude. That's done by the Vanilla Tweaks team. You can thank them. I mean, some of the data pack ideas, they come from Hermitcraft and myself and other peeps. But that's the Vanilla Tweaks people for you. Doing awesome things. Right, so we got like a stack and a bit. Waste of time. Waste of time, man. That poll is quite interesting. Bear says I derped. It's rubbing off on you. That's the problem. Blame me. Go on. Blame me. It's clearly my fault. Right, let's go through the best doors on the server. Woo! Love it. Okay. And I was gonna throw a little rotted flesh out of my inventory. No, I'm not gonna litter in Ren's base. I'm gonna litter in his front yard. That's how polite I am. I'm holding on to that gunpowder. Okay, I don't know what this poll is yet. Prediction, manage poll. View results. The Nether eat cookies is winning. Okay. Wait, there's no desert option. I think that's a sign that I should just go to the Nether, you know? I think that is a sign. I do need some specific materials for that activity. There is a dessert. Oh, I get it. Wait. Is eat cookies your vote to go to the sand? I don't know what people want now. Is it a landslide to go to the desert? What are we saying? What are we saying? www.door.com. Thank you for the Prime subscription, peeps. If you want a door, this sounds like a URL. 96 on desert, 95 on Nether. Okay. Do what your heart tells you. I feel like I want to build stuff in the Nether the most. It's going to be really quite simple thing to build. It actually needs iron. Like, I need a bunch of iron, so oh well, we'll use our iron there. Hey, Transit Biker! Thank you for the Prime. 2 months right there. Appreciate it, my dude. Right. I just need to chuck this stuff where it goes and forget about it for a minute. We're not caving. Do I put that in there? I don't even know. Don't even know where I put stuff these days. Okay, dirt in the middle. Copper. Is there room? In you go. Gunpowder is valuable. We'll put it over here. It's a little dark out there. I want it to be too dark. Alright, so for this project, I got iron in the backpack stuff, so that's good. The thing that I really need, though, is these blocks, just to match the theme that's in there. So that's good. That means we need a bunch of stone smelted. How many stacks? Honestly, I reckon it could be quite a bit, so let's do that. We can actually get a bunch of fuel from the farm while we're working on it. So we'll go ahead and grab some coal to get us started. I guess we want to make some furnaces. Then we're going to want rails. Let's see. I'm going to probably want a chest, like a temporary work chest or two, to put things in. Iron we got here for rails. Oh, what else do I need? I'm just trying to think. Just trying to think. I need to take my gold, which is already here. Gold, redstone, sticks. I think you need some sticks, redstone, and gold. So a stack of sticks. Yeah. Everything else is in the backpack, the ender chest. We got our netherite gear. We're just missing a gold helmet, I think. All right, look at me, all kitted out. WBRK says, why hasn't X revealed his diamond permit yet? I'm just taking my time with it, you know. All right, so most of you want to go to the desert. It was incredibly close, but we're going to the Nether. I apologize. In the confusion, I thought that the Nether was the one y'all wanted, so we're doing it. Just got the results in, and I'm like, yikes. Bert Shred says, hey X, I really like your music. I would love to make an orchestra cover of some of your songs. Would you ever consider putting the MIDI files or the MIDI demo on Bandcamp? I really like your music. Oh wait, it just repeats. But thank you for chiming in about my music. Look, this is an opportunity for me to plug it, right? I don't do this enough. You know, I need to tell all the people out there about the music because I spent 10 years of my life with this album over my shoulders. People say, you know, what do you want to do before you die? It was always like, I need to get that album done. And then I did it. It was such a weight lifted off my shoulder. And you can go and listen to it on Spotify, Apple Music, all of that stuff. But to answer your question, I don't know how I feel about giving away the MIDI files just because, like, I don't know, that's the thing that is like the blueprint, the DNA of the music. And I don't know, I feel a bit weird about it. It's not like I haven't given it a lot of thought. I've thought about it plenty of times, actually. And I always just feel like I'm not comfortable with it. But I did upload the audio of the MIDI files, which may help you transcribe the music if you wish to make an orchestral cover. So, like, if you want to make a cover of it, dude, I'm ecstatic. I'm honored. I have a weird, like, protective feeling towards the blueprint, I guess. The MIDI files are a blueprint, you know? So, the farm is all the way over here. And what we're going to do is build a rail at the entrance that goes out and then off in this direction to around here-ish, somewhere around here. Yeah, underneath this. Then I'm thinking, like, what if there's, like, a decent chunk of protected lands? See what I mean? Like, it's not quite linear. Back to this space. So it kind of looks like if we were to create a legit path to get to this farm, the spot that looked good to me, and we haven't exhausted or really explored this too thoroughly, have we now? But let's create like a 3x3 that goes across here and then turns left and heads all the way over there. And at some point, you know, we might come back and do this, you know, even better. But, like, we'll signpost it, and it'll become clear that, oh, look, you know, there's this path to get there now. That's kind of the idea. Oof, okay, so now let's look in that direction. See, that's pretty steady, and then you get to about here, and it's like, now you're out in the open. So we might have like a staircase down, and then it's pretty much a straight line. I mean, even if we, yeah, we want to avoid that, right? And then you get to over here somewhere. Maybe actually we go a little further to the left. Let's see if we can properly align with where we want to come to, which is just under this area. Okay, so we want to come out to about here. So this is our alignment. In terms of height, where I'm at right now is okay. Then it's not so good at this height. I think we just got to work with what we got. So we definitely got to go further this direction. I like this song. This is on the new Crinkles album. This one's a bit like nightlife synth wavy. That's cool. The MIDI files are the NFTs of the music, says Wobble Bob. They are not NFTs, no. I think you're trying to make an analogy there that just doesn't work. How do you think the new Hermits are setting in? Iskall Unhinged is a new Hermit, apparently. Oh, look, we've still got to go further across. Not by much. Not by much. I think they're doing okay. They've been with the group, like, longer than you've seen, though. Like, in the past, we always kind of, like, introduce people or invite them right before we start. And the smart idea came up of, like, why don't we, like, you know, invite these people so they've got more time to settle in with the group and get to know people. And that's worked out, I think, really well. Dang, yo. There'd be lava. Right, I'm going to turn here. I'm going to go this way now. And then we find some more. So here's where I should really, like, grab some cobble. We had... This was for smelting, but actually I'm going to use it to get there, and then we can come back if we really need more. Dang it. I'm putting it at this height for a reason, by the way. Because we might want to build... If someone wants to come over here and, like, turn this into something real good, then we've got, like, a solid gas-proof foundation underneath. Ultimate Wager says, I'm heading out here so I won't be able to use my last few diamond tier quips. Here they are. My S tier is for bedrock and reinforced deep slate. Brilliant. By the way, we had a noise in the air. I was a little distracted talking about the music. Lady Kathy, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Mars99. We always appreciate gifted subs around here. Thanks for doing that, my dude. Very kind of you. We also had another donation from Voldemort. From Lord of the Rings. With the wands and the wizardry. All of that stuff. I remember back when you and Doc, the start of the best duo alongside the OG that everyone still loves, Ijevin, from the start till now. He is an amazing guy, much love. Love you and all that you did to the community. Thank you for that, my dude. I appreciate you saying that. Very kind. Thank you again for the donation, man. The support. Totally appreciated. Notorious Gaming 24, thank you for 2 months. Thank you for the Amazon Prime. Yeah, being a part of Hermitcraft for me is based, like, it's weird to say this out loud, but, like, Hermitcraft in a way, I think, for all the things that it is the best thing I've ever done with my life. And I realized that through Scar's... I mean, I've realized it at several stages, how incredible this is. But, like, recently I've kind of realized, like, it's sort of like the peak. I don't know, like, how do you say it? Like, you're going to do a whole bunch of different things in your life, but nothing will be quite as incredible as this, I think. And I realized it when Scar had his charity stream, just how special it was. But I've realized it, like, multiple times over the many years. It's just every now and then it, like, hits you. And I tell you, back in Season 3, man, when we invited Doc and Efo, that was so special to me because those were the guys that I watched for so long. And Minecraft had really inspired, you know, pretty much everyone who was a part of Hermitcraft was, you know, inspired by Minecraft. They are the, I don't know what the word is, progenerator or whatever to what we do here. They are like the original thing. And like inviting them was just such a strange moment. Like, it was like, you know, do they want to play on Hermitcraft, you know? Like, they were on Minecraft. Like, these were the guys who, you know, they're the OGs. And, you know, we asked them and they said yes. And it was just like, wow. Like, look at what they want to play with us. I can't believe it. It was like, you know, having two of your favorite creators that inspired you right from the beginning. You've been watching for all that time. Come on and be a part of your community. It was just, wow. It was insane. Such an insane moment. And then, since then, it's just, you know, it's just kept going. From one thing to another. And yeah, that moment with Scar's Charity, though, that was incredible. You underestimate yourselves. Hermitcraft already had a bit of a reputation at that point for great builds and grinds. It did, yeah. I mean, if I try and reframe how I thought about each season of Hermitcraft, season 1 was just like, wow, I get to be a part of a group and do the whole play Minecraft together thing. That was cool. That was awesome. Season 2 started out a bit like, this might not go on for much longer, right? Like, we don't have a leader anymore, and, you know, who knows what the future holds. Okay, we're going to continue building it this way, I guess. And then, you know, we got through season 2, and I think at that point, Minecraft had, like, gone into its dark days and had fallen apart somewhat. And in season 3, you know, we started doing things that I think people remember maybe more as Hermitcraft. It did... Minecraft must have done something like a games district, right? In season 1 of Hermitcraft, there was role-playing, there was a games area, but it was never anything big or a spectacle or, like, I think, massively memorable. But in season 3, Tango went and made Hermit Thrills, and, like, everyone stepped up and made awesome games. And I think a lot of people remember that as, like, a Hermitcraft coming together moment. Goodland! Oh, okay, yeah, of course, yeah, Goodland. There was mini-games, so... You know, like, often people throw around a statement of, you know, so-and-so was the first to do this, and the story always is that there's always something before the other thing. But Hermit Thrills really, like, set a new standard, and I think what we created there was a real, like, everyone together moment doing crazy cool stuff. There was actually some of that in Season 2. There wasn't in Season 1. Season 1, we were very hermity and spread out. Not a lot of collaborations. Top Mass used to be the guy to bring us together with... cool shenanigans and stuff. Season 2, kind of that way in the beginning, but in the second half, we created a shopping district. And that was a real awesome moment where everyone got brought together. And there were some really cool bases and builds. And all that kind of stuff. And then Season 4... yeah, we were kind of on our own stride after that, I think. Like, there wasn't really much else around. In terms of, like, a Minecraft SMP. Season 3 was the big breakout season. Such good memories. This is Tim the Wit. It's interesting you say that, because I think Season 4, for me, was a moment where we kind of grew a lot and filled in, a void. The thing with Season 3 is that Minecraft did not get updated for a long time during that season. That was a long season, and it was a little bit bleak as well, because it kind of looked like Minecraft wasn't going to get, you know... Like, when was the next update? I think we went over a year without one. And it was, you know, in an amplified seed. Everyone was spread out at that point. But hey, that's just my perception, right? And you're all welcome to your perceptions on it. It's just such a fascinating journey to look back on now. I can't believe where it's ended up, really. It's... just a bit bonkers. Xisuma thoughts on stamps, and if TFC should have a rare legacy stamp. I don't know. I don't know about that. When people ask us about TFC this, TFC that, I think the best thing you can do is just... Sometimes those questions... I'm not going to suggest anyone's being disrespectful or anything like that. I just think some of those questions are better left alone. Like, everyone grieved over what happened in their own particular way. Sometimes you would see comments asking, why haven't we built this or done that in the world? You know, we all took our own decision, our own choice on how to deal with this. And so when the topic comes up of like bringing him forward into future worlds, I don't know if that's what we want to do as a group, you know? It's no disrespect to TFC. It's just everyone's got their way of dealing with things, and I don't know if bringing him forward into every season every time makes sense to me. And that's just me personally, you know? If it makes sense to someone else and they want to do it, they are more than welcome to. Lizzie Max says, yeah, why would you do that? It's not why would you do that. Like, the last thing that I just said was, like, if someone else wanted to do that, they can do that. They can take the lead on it. As someone in the audience, and this is not just about Hermitcraft, I think this is about life in general. Like, asking people why they're not doing something when it relates to grieving, I just don't think is a clever thing, because everyone grieves in different ways. So there shouldn't really be any like expectation of how you grieve. You just leave people to it, right? If it's different to what you would do, that's because we're just different as people. So with the whole TFC thing, it's like, yeah, we're always going to play these seasons knowing that we're one down from where we used to be, that we lost someone along the way. And I'm not sure if, you know, everyone wants to be reminded of that, but if someone did, they would be able to do it. But the point being, it would be their choice, right? It would be their choice what they wanted to do. And to suggest that is just, I don't know, like, if you're a part of the group, like, and this is the thing, like, I'm not going to suggest that y'all should or shouldn't make TFC artwork or write a story or create your own little memorial about it, right? Like, if you wanted to create, you know, a fan art of Season 10 and TFC's there in the background or something, like, that's your expression. That's your thing. You're, of course, you're allowed to do that, you know? Nemow says, it feels to me like people bring up TFC just to garner upvotes and sympathy and not out of genuinely caring about TFC's memory. Everyone who actually wanted him and knew him would know he wasn't the kind of person to make a fuss about himself. Yeah, I think you should just let go of that. Like, it's just not worth trying to be a mind reader to put negativity on other people when, you know, they're just expressing something about a loss, right? TFC is definitely the sort of person who wouldn't want a fuss made about him, but that's not to say that therefore other people shouldn't make a fuss about him, right? You know, everyone grieves differently. There just doesn't need to be that kind of judgment thrown around, I don't think. Feels like we're getting close to part of the area here. Hi X, just finished your latest Hermitcraft episode that has Synthetic Birds demo caught me off guard in a great way. I have to ask, have you listened to Steve Reach's music? There was an element in your tune that reminded me of music for 18 musicians. It was in the background, drone-ish, half offbeat bass part towards the start of your song. I thought you were going to say Steve Roach, because I listen to Steve Roach. I love Steve Roach's music. The answer is no. I have not heard of that musician. But, you know, the whole offbeat thing, you're totally right, because I get a little bit drawn to doing stuff the odd way. And when I was writing that song, I didn't want to use 4/4 measures all the time. So I started like putting in some 7/8s or whatever. I wasn't intentionally figuring out what the time signature was. It was just like, I knew that I was doing things a little bit off from 4/4. And I really enjoyed that like aspect of it. We are kind of close if that were in the perfect spot. So, we've gotten this far. The thing that we want to do next is smelt. That was a lot quicker than I thought it would be, by the way. We want to smelt up these blocks. And get some of these in place, and then get those iron bars. Let's go ahead. This is kind of sheltered here. This will be fine. Right. Oh, fuel. Hello. And then iron should be in my main one. You notice I've resisted labeling these yet. Bit mad to do it that way, but that's the way I've done it. Okay. We'll take that. Now I need a crafting bench. You always need a bunch of stuff in this game, right? Always need a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah. Make the iron ingots, then make the bars. Let's have a little look. So I think what we'll do is just extend it here so there's a space for the rail. Go flat over here, get rid of that. And probably go flat over here, over the top of that, and then connect somehow. But I think we'll keep the height the same over there and make it different over here. Righty then. Wait, I want to go look again. Just one more thing. Wasn't there like a bunch of dirt here? I don't think I really have to like keep any of the details of the track the same. One thing that might help me out a little bit here. If I get one ingot, is a stone cutter. This might help me out a bit. Who is online at the moment? These people are online. Cleo is also streaming. Very cool. X, how did the idea of permits come up? What was the thought process behind it, says Mandalise. I can't remember like specifically what happened, but it's a general thing that comes up every season. We always discuss different ways of doing shopping, and we tend to always agree on just doing it the way it's always been done. And I think the appetite to do stuff different was just there this time, and so we found our way to, through various discussions, we found our way to, you know, that way of doing it essentially. But yeah, it's been a thing for a long time to try and do that differently, right? And this season we've been able to do it. Okay, right, so let's see. We're gonna have, yeah, rails. So now I need redstone. Hopefully I've got some of that in here. Plenty of that over here. Beautiful. I'm so obsessed with the permit idea. It solves a lot of the annoyances with previous seasons, constantly being told other hermits of the same shop, etc. That's a bit of like an audience commenting problem. Like, you get a lot of this kind of like, why did you do that? Someone else already did it. And it's like, you know, because I want to play Minecraft. And it's a little bit silly. But you get those kind of comments, right? But I don't think it's a solution to it. I think we'll all have to wait and see what happens, because I reckon it's going to generate like a whole bunch of other comments, because I've already seen people going, why are you doing loglands? You can't sell logs. And it was like, never planned on selling them, you know? Like, loglands, we didn't say we were making log shops. I was just like, Ren, let's bring back log fellas. Let's have our own logging area. I want to make some crazy wood farms this season, and I want you to have access to them. Like, let's do this together. Let's, you know, be nice to hang out more again. And that's why we're doing it. Oh, do you know what I need? I need cobblestone. Actually, I'll have cobble somewhere in here, won't I? Surely a little bit of cobble. Hey. And it's also got levers. Hey! It's got one. Right, let's get out there. Yeah, okay, so gonna try and emulate the style that Etho's got, which is obviously very basic. Like, it's not a work of art. It's just something to get started. And then I want to make a rail so that like you can just whiz back and forth from the farm. Look at how many... Oh my god, I'm so tempted. Who remembers how much luck we had last time we were here? How much luck did we have? Hypno says, wait, you're farming something and not selling it? Etho did it. Oh, I have a meme from a long time ago on my computer. Okay, I have a folder of meme images back when I understood what they meant. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me! That was like a 2 again! What is up with my luck here? This is bonkers. 2 again. 2 oh my god. What the heck? Right, Blaze Man, you got to stop what you're doing. Oh, don't kill that guy. Dude, I'm taking some hits here and it is apparently okay. Oh, gotta be careful that sweeping edge. Get the jump in. Woo. Oh yeah, those little ones hit you too. Right. Regen is awesome here. Oh, it was only one. Oh, it so looked like one of them, like another one dropped and it went on its head. Do you know what it was? The one that put it on its head, then dropped it. Oh, we got a lot up here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, they're closing in. They're closing in. They're also getting wrecked. Yeah. Right, dodge all of that stuff. Then get up here. I think I need to eat. It would be wise to eat to regen faster, and we're out. Whew, I'm out. Okay, so I'm gonna... Yeah, you walk in there, buddy. Gonna try and conserve resources somewhat. You always need like a block. I don't know how the... I have not thought about how the rail stuff is gonna work here, right? Is there like a block missing on that side? I don't know. I'm jumping. I have a shovel. We'll use it. Right, I never finished the thought about the meme. So, if you're a technical Minecraft player, like, you do stuff, and then you see comments that go, Etho did it. And I have a meme of, like, the South Park Butters, I think it is, from that episode where they, like, did the whole Simpsons did it thing. I've got that meme on my computer. It cracks me up. Right, so we could possibly even put a door there, but I think a torch, you know, nice and bright. Light levels might mess with the spawn rates. Maybe not then. Okay, but after this point, we're going to switch to rails, and we're going to go like this. So we'll put the blocks on either side. Slabs through the middle. And then eventually there'll be rails here. When it comes to powering the rails, it might be clever to just power them from the underside. So I think we might get these in place now. Oh boy, I do not want to fall into the void or something. Into a lava lake, that's the one. Oh, I actually have to go one block further down, don't I? Whew. If there were lava there, I'd be like, oh, that's why we were cautious. Okay. So like, that's now powered, that's great. Then we'll go like 16 rails, I think. Look at this inventory. How am I supposed to live this way, man? So yeah, then we go across like 16 blocks. And then we put in the next powered rail. You're dripped out, says It's Me, Marshy. I'm dripped out? What is drip? Cloves? Oh, I can't keep up with you young'uns. And your slang? Your hibbity hopping? The rapping and the rhyming? I don't know what's going on. M&M's were candies when I was growing up. Jeez. Right. Oh, okay. I thought it was like lava. I'm so paranoid. So paranoid it's going to be lava. Do that. Come back up, maybe. Some of this fire, by the way, is good. Like, it might be wise to put some more down to help with the spawning and stuff. Right, I also feel like I want to pick some of this stuff up. Like, might need it later in the season. Let's go and put in the rails. So, they are actually like 3 high there. Oh, I'm looking at this so different now. I'm looking at this so different. I think what I want to do is actually put all of this 1 block low, which will help save some resources. Get out of my way, fella! You're in my way. Right. So when you get to this bit here, it's going to be more like a 3 tool, and then you got this bit up here. Yeah, I think that's the way we'll do it. Actually, why does it need to be 3 tool? Like, you're going to be sat in a minecart. Let's just save a little bit of resources. Make it 2 tool. Especially with all that iron, you know? Yeah, we're going to do it that way around. Alright, we got a plan now. We got a plan. Garnet Gem, thank you for the prime, my dude. Appreciate it. 3 minutes ago. Not too bad. I'm keeping up. Let's have a look at chat. Drip is cloves, yeah. Yeah, I picked up on that one. It's funny, though, when you're young, like, and you know all the slang, and, like, you're with it or whatever, it means so much to you. Then you get old and you just don't care. You just don't care. What was it? I was trying to think of some of the things we used to say that were like different between generations when I was a kid. It's like, that's well sick, man. Everything was well sick when I was a kid. And my parents were always just like, what? What are you on about? You feeling under the weather? Oh, we gotta go clean this inventory out. Someone in chat reporting on getting a Sonic ad. Yeah, I was watching Iskow's stream and like there were all these ads, and I noticed that Twitch has sort of upgraded their whole ad system. And then it was like, you know, like they've changed stuff, but Twitch is always changing stuff, and I'm always oblivious to it. I'm always just like out of the loop. Like, what's going on here? So, I found out that basically they've added a new ad system. So I'm just giving it a trial, just seeing how it goes. Not seeing a lot of comments on it, honestly. Like, I'm assuming maybe it's like a lot of streamers are doing this now, because ads on Twitch used to be like a pittance, so they weren't very popular. Whereas it looks like they've maybe figured things out now, under some new leadership, perhaps. Iskal says, my stream, I run no ads after Twitch change. Maybe they were like default ads then. I'm pretty sure it was your stream. I could be mistaken. You know, I've been watching the other Hermits more lately, talking about being, you know, more connected with what's going on the server and taking time to like not do your usual thing, but really enjoy this fantastic moment we've got on Hermitcraft. And I've been watching a bunch of streams, but, you know, I could have swore it was yours, Iskal. But, you know, then again, I'm me, so... you know what I'm like. Okay, right, I think we've got, you know, we've got too many powered rails, that's for sure. Some of this other stuff can clearly go back in these chests, now that I think about it. And now we're looking a little better off. Just a bit of fuel for that, I think. Like that one, you know, we don't need stone for anything else, so let's get it all smelted up. And I think we need more of this. Yeah, I'm trying out the new ad system. I'm going to see what it does to, you know, the paycheck and the viewer experience, and then make a decision based off of that. Like if I want to keep using them or not. Because I want y'all to have a good time, and y'all support me directly. So I'll give it a trial and see what I think of it, and then maybe we'll stick with it, turn it down or something, or change it back. I'm pretty sure I got some ads when I watched Discal this morning, says Keetogram. Yeah, I've got a feeling that they're on everyone's channel anyway, because I'm sure I've seen it on other Hermit's channels. Look, I walked back over here, right? And then there's more wither skeletons. Should we see what our luck's like this time? Let's see how our luck's doing. You know, I got to put in a few more rails. Iron bars, sorry. Got to keep this thing looking good. Oh, there we go. Ah! Wrong height. Kel says, I mean, pre-roll is playing regardless, even mid-roll is turned off, if I understand correctly. The ones that I saw were in the middle of the stream, because they were happening like every 5 to 10 minutes. And it would do this thing where like the ad would play and the video would like scoot over to the side of the screen so you could still see what was going on. Which I think is what's happening in my stream. I think that's the way it's set up. Hello! So many of you. Oh, you're gonna walk in front of me again. Right, first you want to take care of the blazes really, but okay. Maybe we'll try and wing this, like, just do a floor at a time and target the wither skellies. Dude, I'm just not too fussed about getting... Oh, we're getting pelted a bit. Not too fussed about being withered, apparently. Should really use my arrows on the ones that are not right next to me. Hello! I'm here! Notice me! Come for the skulls. Woo! Yeesh, we got another one. Nice. Nice. Okay, I need to eat and it's not on my hotbar. This could be bad. This could be bad. Looks like it's actually gonna be okay. Right, let's get down and out. Down and out. Woo! Blocking the entrance, buddy. Down and out. That thing up ahead's going to be a bit of a pain to deal with, I think. Yeah, if a ghast were to start shooting at me right now, this could be painful. Sandstorm 404, thank you ever so much for the Prime. Captain Puffy, thank you for 14 months. It's very much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream, my dude. I think they want to promote the ad-free thing that you can buy for all channels. So even if you are some, says Aquasap. Apparently if you're sub to a channel, the ads go away, but I don't know if that's true or not. Thinkscraft says, would you get some turtle eggs to get the pigmen out of the way? Yeah, you could use turtle eggs to draw them into a trap that kills them. That's kind of interesting idea. Right, what I was thinking would be fun here is to like let the lava just fall on the roof. We'll see how that pans out. Also, I am digging this thing so that there's like some width to it. Which might get a bit tricky around here. Let's get the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, this is going to be tricky. 13, 14, 15, 16. That makes that one the one that will have a thingy-mabobber on it. Yeah, thingy-mabobber. I see some big messages about the chats from Liger. Thank you for that. It's just scrolling off the top of my screen. Let's just leave the chat stuff alone. The ad stuff alone or whatever, because there's a whole bunch of messages saying different things. I'm just going to let it run for a while, see what kind of difference it makes. Definitely going to ask y'all about the user experience in a bit more detail at some point. You could do that now, actually, if you want to say what the experience is like for you. Yeah, you know, ads support creators, but Twitch is also a place where you support us directly, so it's just an experiment for me for the time being. Does he read chat? Says Jennifer Waite. No, I do not read chat messages. That's not what my Twitch stream is for. Okay, let's go over here. Put that there. Maybe a poll asking unsubscribed peeps about their experience and how many ads they get. I think when I'm like you know, I'm there and I want to make a decision, I think I'd rather just ask some specific questions. Like, after what Iskal was saying about he doesn't have ads, I'm definitely going to pay a bit more attention now, because I've not like seen the ads and then thought, oh, is this thing or that thing? I've just noticed them there all of a sudden. I've been watching streams and there's loads of ads and it's like, oh, what's going on? So I need to know a bit more too. What was that? What hit me there? Right, I'm kind of thinking, yeah, that. Whew. Did that just about right. Dude, I just saw like a flicker of fire over my shoulder again. I think lava might be able to destroy rails. Yep, we can get rid of all of that. Might be a good idea to extend this just a little bit further because the lava's going to flow and stuff. One of the things about placing these is, like, when you have to place them on top of each other, yeah, placement gets a little bit slow. That's nice and easy. Then all of a sudden it's like, oh, here we go. Yeah, dude, what are we doing here? I think this is really getting in the way. A bit more than I would like. I think we need to go a couple of blocks higher with this. So, like, one... Oh! I jumped at it and it still made me shudder. So that's like 1, and that's 2. Oh, this is weird. Like, I might have got this really wrong. No, I got it right. Okay, thank goodness, thank goodness. So now I should be able to take everything out of that level. Yep. Okay, we're good again. We're good again. Xisuma, I love the streams and vids, says Phoenix. Glad you love them, my dude. Glad you love them. I wish the iron bar and glass pane hitbox was bigger. It's not like we can't put multiple inside of a block. It kind of makes sense. Like, I think it's the right size for what it is, you know? It is a bit fussy. This game could honestly just have better block placement mechanics, but it's not something I think Mojang are going to explore because they kind of see this this old, you know, inventory system and block placement system as sort of what the game is, and it shouldn't change, which is disappointing. But that's just the way they've done it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, are we due a turn? I think we're due a turn very soon. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, this is literally where we need to turn. So, is it like that's the middle here? Kind of hard to tell. Let's try and do that a little better. Yeah, I think this is literally the middle. So I'm gonna go here. Okay, down below, get a lever, give it a flick. And then it's going to turn the corner there, isn't it, and go that way. Caught an extreme. Makes my day, says Quiver Me Ones. Love to hear it, love to hear it. Welcome to the stream, my dude. Is the diamond permit the only type of permit? Nope, there's the gold and the iron. What's the difference? Different tier, different value, right? I wish Mojang would release something like a roadmap beyond we're just working on an update. It feels like they decide to do nothing and we just expect it, okay. I don't want Mojang to do any roadmaps. Like, they have such a problem with making statements about where the game should go and then not committing, or the community being able to meme on it, which, by the way, the whole memeing thing, I think things have just gotten a bit out of hand lately. the memeing stuff. You know, the community's been memeing on this poison skeleton, which they essentially asked for, right? Like, now we have this problem online with people being vocal and saying stuff. You don't know how much of the audience it represents. So then ideas spread and stuff, and then turns out a different portion of the audience don't feel that way. But it's just like, whatever they're doing at the moment, it's just getting clowned on. And it's really unhealthy, you know? If they're making a great update or not, you know, you can talk about that in a civilized way. You can share your opinion. But the thing is, when you're just memeing on it all the time, like, it's just unproductive, and it just puts a sour taste in the community's mouth, I think. So, like, here they go. They listen. You know, all these memes about Mojang not listening to the audience and stuff. They actually listen. They go and put the thing in, and then a bunch of people come out saying, it's rubbish, it's useless. It's like, it's what people asked for. It's literally what the community are asking for. And they asked for it in that kind of meme-y way of, like, memeing on, oh, you know, missed opportunity to do this. Oh, Mojang are useless, they missed an opportunity. That's a weird one, that is, the whole missed opportunity thing. I see that on my own videos a lot. Like, I'll do something in the episode, and someone will put, missed opportunity to do this. And it's like, well, there's 101 things you could write up and say is a missed opportunity, you know? Nomadic Nova says, I mean, some people will never be satisfied, it seems. I 100% agree it's unproductive. Yeah. And yeah, the point I was trying to make, maybe not so much that people are unsatisfied, but more that, like, this is what happens online. It's like people can shout and type in messages, and it sort of looks like this is what the community wants. But it's just like a fraction of people speaking up. And there's all these little fractions of people, and, you know, at different intervals, different moments, everyone has their opportunity to speak up. And so you just, when Mojang are trying to cater to that, it's just chaos. It's just chaos for them, because they're never going to keep up. There's always just going to be a different group of people shouting about what they want, you know? That's why I don't want them to make any kind of roadmap, basically. Vocal minority is what that's called, says not Band-Aid. Yeah. But I think it's important to put it into context, because vocal minority sort of sounds like a minority group, but if you look at the whole pie, it could be that it's all split up into little minority groups that no one agrees. Shoal Vorak, thank you ever so much for 6 months, my dude. Appreciate it. That's why the Star Wars prequels failed. I mean, I don't know how to relate what we're saying to that, because it's been a long time since I've seen those. Reminds me of The Life of Brian and the scene with Michael Palin as the ex-leper. Oh man, I feel like I could almost remember that. I can almost remember that bit. The loudest 10% of the community makes up 90% of the news. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. What keeps the tunnel from getting destroyed by a ghast? We're using ghast-proof blocks. But how are the people on the top supposed to know the difference between a vocal minority and an actual majority? Exactly. They don't. And this is why they should stop making statements about where the game is going and what the principles are, and just keep it to themselves. Just give us the end product, because they're just inviting the community to have a bigger stake in what's happening, a bigger opinion, when really we don't need one. You know, like, we can give our suggestions and they listen. We all know this. Mojang have been doing it for a long time. They just can't listen to everyone all at once every time, because for every person saying, add this thing, there's someone saying, remove it. Right, I'm going to sit down. I've been stood the whole time, and I feel like I could still stand. I feel like I've got a lot of energy in me. I am bulking at the moment. I've finished my cut. I got down to the slimmest I think I've ever been. Well, definitely the slimmest. To the point where I can pinch, you know, and not get barely any flab. And I'm like, all right, now this is the area where people say, like, getting that slim can start to mess with your hormones and energy levels. And although I was feeling all right, I just thought, you know what, this is good. Now I've gotten into a really good rhythm with working out lately. Let's do the bulk. Fat percentage checks is too much inertia. I haven't done one. I don't need stuff written down or anything. Like I reckon around 10%, maybe less, but I don't know. Maybe it's more like 15. I've looked up information on it and like how to look, but the thing is, everyone's genetics is slightly different, so it's hard to say. But yeah, so I think the reason I might be feeling like quite energetic and be able to stay up, like stand for so long, is just because I'm eating more food now. And today I switched to 3 meals instead of 2. Tomorrow I'm gonna basically like try and do 3 meals a day now, just to space out like the protein and all that stuff. 15 to 18 is pretty healthy and sustainable, to be honest. There's too much inertia. What I'm doing right now, I feel fine. Like I feel totally like I can sustain. But the thing is, I never like, when I cut, I don't go hard. I go for like steady over a period of time. And I've managed my weight really well for the last 5+ years and kept myself like lean. And you know, there's been times you go on holiday or around Christmas or whatever where you put a bit on and stuff, but I've always been able to keep it in check. And then when I bulk, I don't really go crazy with a bulk either, you know. So I'm very like comfortable at this percentage or whatever it is. Do you enjoy cutting, says Big Dog Hoo Hoo? See, I do it in a way where it's not much of a shift, right? Like I don't go through, like some people go really extreme with it and go through like horrible hunger pains and stuff. I ain't doing anything like that. Like it really just, the way I do it works for me, and it's to do it like slow and steady. So I'll be cutting like, I don't know, between 200 and 400 calories a day and just keep that steady, and that's fine. That works. It's nothing crazy. Hashmir says I'm a hard gainer. It doesn't hard gainer mean hard to make gains? Big Hodu says, damn, that's a huge cut. That's not a huge cut. That's like 10 to 15. Sorry, 10. What am I saying? I eat about 3,000 calories a day. So, and in the summer I'll eat more because I'm more active. All right. Today I ate like 3,100 or whatever. So it's less than 10% of that, right? Like 300 is about 10%, 10% on average. What I heard is that you shouldn't do more than a quarter, like 20 to 25%. So, I don't know. A hard gainer means hard to put on weight. If you're trying to put on muscle, then it all comes down to like, what are you doing with your workouts? Are you actually stimulating muscle growth? Have you programmed it all correctly? If it comes to like, you're just trying to put on weight, a really good bit of advice that I heard, and it doesn't really apply to me because most of the time I've always just been, over time, slowly getting slimmer, right? For like 10+ years. Like I said, never doing anything extreme. That being said, there was a period when I got started when I was running, and I was like, you know, had a lot of weight to shed. I was doing like 1,700 calories a day, but you know, that was just in the beginning. You can kind of get away with that early on. Carl says, how does one eat 3,000 calories and barely get to 2,000? Well, I got muscle, I'm 6'2", and I'm quite active, you know. I work out, I get on the treadmill every day, and I love it, by the way. Like, I love being active. It feels so right to me to just be like full of energy, moving around, doing stuff, and yeah, that's just how I feel. I think what I might do here is actually abandon the iron rails. I think I might fill in these walls because we kind of need to preserve some of our iron, don't we? So like, how much more of this have I got? Yeah, I think I might change the tunnel up a little bit around here. Also, there's probably a bunch of wither skeletons for me to go kill back there. Yeah, so where were we at with it all? So yeah, my workouts were going really good. I've like been finding some different advice and trying my workouts a little different, like moving the weight around slower, focusing on the negatives a lot, improving some technique, trying some different movements. Found a whole bunch of stuff that's like really stimulating, and yeah, and like I was doing 4 sets of everything, and now that I'm bulking, I'm gonna do 5 sets of it, of my whole routine, every day, and see where I end up. So, you know, I got like a plan of action. And I'm going to enjoy it, because I love... Your voice doesn't match your physique. But like, they don't... Why would they, you know? Why would they? Unless I was on steroids, then I might have a really deep voice, but, you know, I don't touch any of that stuff. And highly encourage people not to use them, especially if you're young. Osiris, thank you for the donation. I recently started a diet, a simple meal plan that works out to 2,000 calories per day. Today is my first workout session since the beginning of the diet, and I'm interested to see how my strength is impacted. Aiming to lose 35 kilos over a long period of time. Awesome, my dude. I'm happy that you're making decisions and like taking action with them. That's awesome. And I like that you said over a long period of time, because I think if you have these goals, the one thing that's like really important is sustainability. It's not about like getting what you want tomorrow. It's about developing a lifestyle that you can keep. You know, I talk about all this bulking and cutting and working out. For me, it's almost like, this is not the right word to use, but it's like my religion or whatever. It's my rhythm. It's my pace. It's everything. Yeah, I like don't ever want to get off this pace that I'm on, right? It just 100% works for me. Lifestyle, yeah, it's my lifestyle. That's it. I found my lifestyle, and it has this amount of like working out and exercise in it. Because I think for a lot of people, exercise is this like thing that you do because you're trying to get somewhere else, and it makes it easy to like fall off. Whereas if it's your lifestyle, if you like find out what you can do every day, that means you can turn up and do it every day, then you get to take that with you through the rest of your life. And potentially, as you do it over time, more and more, you build up your resistance to it. You can do physically more, and it doesn't feel like a crazy amount more compared to how it once would. Love the journey over the destination. 100%. 100% on that one. Because, you know, I look forward to doing my workouts in the morning every day. I love it. Tomorrow is shoulders. I'm looking forward to, like, this movement and that one because I've been making progress on them. And it's about enjoying doing that. And then that just makes it something that you can do for a long time. Keep yourself fit and healthy. I love to work out, especially at night, says Bartol. Yeah, for me, it's always just been like first thing in the morning that works out for me. Efo says even 5 to 15 minutes of working out a day makes a massive difference compared to none. Absolutely. Yeah, so that's like you think about it like it compounds over time. You know, like if you just do this little thing every day, it adds up over time. X, do you ever feel a sense of responsibility relating to Minecraft to the larger player creator community? I feel like responsible with everything that I say, so I always try to do my best with it, you know? I try to find my way to the best thoughts and the best way to share things. And that'll always change over time, right? And it becomes a little different here and there. Do you work out every day or 5 to 6 days a week? At the moment, I'm working out every day because I can't run. So I've split everything that I do into 3 days and just rotate. And occasionally I'll take a day off here and there. But yeah, like, my knee's actually feeling really great the last couple of days. And I'm thinking what I'm going to try and do to get back on with it is get to the summer and, like, get on the bike every day or something like that. I'm going to see... because when I saw the knee doctor, they did tell me that like cycling is usually a really good way for people to get back onto it, or like get their knee in better shape again. And I didn't like really fully take that in and go for it. And I think now's the opportunity to, because what I try to do is like run 2 to 3 times a week. And I've had like a couple of good weeks where I've done that, and then the knee feeling stuff comes back. Like, it's not always pain, it's just like slight discomfort, and it concerns me because I want to be able to work out. Oh, yeesh. Oh, so much stuff. I want to be able to do it like consistently, and because I've had so much trouble with my knees during the pandemic, it's like I do not want to repeat all of that again. That was like horrible. I couldn't do anything. Well, I could, you know, walk and stuff. Let me guess, you recently turned 40. Not there yet. Carl says, I pushed cardio really hard with the treadmill last week for 5 days in a row. My ankle was not happy for some reason. Really weird pain, outrageous. I've been getting my cardio in just by getting on the treadmill in between sets. Like, just like walk fast for a minute, and it keeps your heart rate up. And when I look at it on my Fitbit, you can clearly see that it's like a cardio workout of some sort. Right, I think what I want to do here is now just transition this tunnel into netherrack as it goes. I think we'll keep the trim. Like, basically, this should just be part of a tunnel. Is what I'm thinking. Or how we should have done it. Because building all that other stuff's a little bit slow. I've been trying to tell my friends to stretch daily, either before or after their workouts, and they don't listen. They'll regret it one day. When you're young, you can totally get away with that. I do yoga every morning, and various stretches for my body that I figured out like help me wake up and, you know, get moving. A walk can even be really good as well. Just get the heart rate up a little bit. Get the blood pumping. Oh, there was a lag spike there, wasn't there? Oh, why am I digging out the bit? I just got to replace it again, you Wally. Foam rolling helps a ton too. I did a bit of foam rolling in the past, but didn't get much of a thing from it. So I ended up just kind of not creating a habit out of that. Yeah, I've tried foam rolling. Yoga really works for me. What I like about yoga is it has this sort of... Oh, we're getting memory leak here. No? I'm getting constant jitters. That's usually a memory leak thing. By the way, I was running a backup earlier, and I was supposed to mention it at the beginning of the stream in case it caused issues. It's finished a while ago, and I don't think it was causing issues. I'm just going to get it to run on a couple more folders in the background, so I can just shut my computer off after. What things do I need to back up? Is what I'm looking at. That looks about right. And that one, and we should be good. Yeah, okay, right. That's running now. It just reminded me of it. Dropping frames quite a bit, says Curls. Oh, let me go check my stream then. Because I felt the stuttering, like, on the Minecraft client. Oh my, it's happening again. Right. I think I know what causes this stuttering. Let's go check it out. How long ago did that start? Because I need to suss this one out. It's not the thing it was last time. I don't see that doing anything here. Oh, no, there it is. Yeah, it's that thing. Okay. Right. Oh, okay. So how do I stop it again? Give me a second, peeps. Okay, I'm just going to quit that. Oh my god, that is not good. Okay, no, I think we're okay. Just close. It's done it again. I can't see anything. Did that? Okay, that works. Right, the stuttering, if the stuttering goes away now, I know what causes it. But, like, it really shouldn't be an issue, the thing that causes it. It's not supposed to be doing anything right now. Anyway. We were talking about health and fitness and stuff. And what Efo said, like, sort of nudged me to mention something, because you know me, I listen to my podcasts and all this kind of stuff. I really like internalizing information, and I actually like listen to a lot of the similar sort of messaging over and over again. Like once I get like to what I think is a good message, I like to really kind of like internalize it. And one of the big things is about like how things compound over time. How if you want to make a change in your life, you don't actually have to do a lot. You don't have to turn your lifestyle upside down. It's about making incremental changes over time. And a lot of people have things that they want to make changes with. Things that, you know, you think may need to change in your life. And the trap a lot of people fall into is trying to do it all at once. You know? 1% better every day, says Hashmir. Yeah, 1% will add up quick, but yeah, you got like the right idea there. Just adding that little something each day, and it goes along. Oh, dang it! I need the netherrack here. What method do I use to get ancient debris? Beds, which we actually did last live stream. That was what we did. All right, let me get my notifications back on the screen. All right, we're kind of there now. We're real close. You're 1 block off target. If I'm off a little bit, whatever. We tried to get it in line, but it's not always going to work out like that. It took me over a year working out to feel comfortable to add to the diet. Otherwise, I would have failed at both. Yeah, doing things when you're comfortable, that's important too. Why am I not revealing my diamond permit? Just because I wanted to pace myself a little bit, I think. Wait, what am I doing? This is the wrong thing. Originally, I was only going to show the iron ones in that episode, but then a bunch of stuff happened, and I had to change up my video and like try and get everything done. I spent the whole day working on it. Like, that's the mentality I kind of want to get away from. Because I was originally only going to show the iron level and then do the next stuff in the next episode, and then the diamond, the one after that. Oh! Well, hello there.
Hi.
Dropping out of the sky on me. Big jump scare.
I'm sorry. I was following a tunnel in the Nether, and it sort of led me to you. So.
Well, I built that tunnel to be spotted, so you spotted it. It worked.
It did work. What is this?
This is the Wither Skeleton Farm. Is that your destination?
Oh. I was actually looking for quartz, but this seemed to get me out further into the Nether.
Ah, okay.
But you know, I'm willing to take the tour.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So obviously I'm not finished with this. It's going to be a nice little minecart rail you can take back and forth. Mm-hmm. And what that'll do is it will like reset the spawns.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. And the rates around here are really good. With 2 of us here, oh, look at this. There's so many of them, Cleo. So many of them.
Okay.
Oh. We got resistance, we got strength, we got regen. You'll be a lot safer than you think.
I don't know about
go on,
that.
Cleo.
If I
go
go
on.
here, are
you
they
can do it.
Do I have to go inside and kill them?
Yeah. It's one of those run around ones.
Okay, cool.
Cleo, behind you, there's an army of them! No!
I hate you! I hate you. I hate you so
You'll
much.
be okay. Look at your health. Is it okay?
It's not great, but if I just do this here, is this better?
That's
this
fine,
is
yeah. Yeah, no, it can get a bit hairy in there, but the beacons make such a huge difference. There we go. Did you get anything?
Honestly, not really.
I had insane luck. I literally got 5 skulls in less than 5 minutes the other day.
Really?
Yeah, no, it was
Wow.
literally, they just kept dropping. It was bonkers.
I'm going to take the flamey rods because I do need the flamey rods.
Oh, I can throw some at you.
Oh, that would be cracking.
Ah! Being on fire is not fun.
No, you're also wearing netherite and I'm not, so...
Yeah, actually that probably makes quite a big difference in here, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
You remembered the gold though. Like that's an easy one to forget. All right, here you go. Have these. If you want quartz, like
superstar.
you could hop out here and go through the fortress. I haven't had much trouble. I feel like it hasn't been plundered like it has in the past, probably because everyone knows how to make like those bartering farms now. So
right, I don't.
Shouldn't be too tough. Well, I can see plenty around here. They're just a little precarious to get to.
Yeah. Like, okay, I'm gonna head this way. Oh, thank you, X. I'll see you later.
Welcome.
Probably.
See you around, Cleo.
I might die. Oh. I don't
Oh.
like those guys.
There we go. There we go. They're any up top?
Just die.
Oh yeah, you got to put out the fires. Hey, there's one up top. I'm just gonna bounce. Don't make more fire. Woo. Whatever you did fixed your stuttering. It didn't come back. Excellent. Good to know. That's good. Yeah. Okay. So like it was the same thing in my system again, and I just closed it, and then it was good. What was that menu? That's the quick menu mod. This gives me access to trigger things. I actually really don't use this a lot. Like I should use it more. Dang, I've typed out some of these commands so many times, and like that mod is there for that. You see, there's a lot of stuff you do in this game that eats time, and there could just be like smart solutions available to it. So I started seeking those out. It was like, dang, there's all these commands that the hermits can't remember. So like, I found this mod and shared like the mod and the configuration file, and you can just drop this in and have it all in a menu. You press the menu button, now you got access to everything. And I actually need to add one because now we got a list built into the custom model thing. So like, if you want to get a custom model ID, it's now like built into our whole system. So you don't have to go ask anyone. It's just, it's already in the game for you. Oh. All right, I'm changing my tune. We've come down. Let's slope the rail up. We've changed the design. We're just going to slope the rail up from this point on. That is absolutely what I'm doing. That also means I'm going to need more powered rails at this point, doesn't it? It also means that. Okay. Let me do this, then we do that. Don't want to go over the lava. Nah. I mean, we're kind of doing sort of the same thing because the lava's still below us and we're still building the tunnel, but I just saw that and I was like, nah. Because originally I was thinking this thing would go like underneath that bit and then you go up a ladder or something. I think we're just going to do this for the last part. Yeah, go up a little bit higher and then that'll do. I might even just surround it in netherrack because the iron is supposed to be for a beacon. I need to go find an iron ore vein or something. Yay. And that was the original plan. We had a noise in the ear, by the way. Anox, 72 months. Thank you so much. And now we got Airship Girl here with 1,000 biddies. Thank you so much for your generosity. Thank you for streaming today. I always appreciate hearing your perspective. Well, most days. And my perspective's not that good sometimes. Hey, I'm always trying to do my best. Thank you so much for 1,000 biddies. That's very generous of you. I appreciate it. Oh, and Silly's Quilliam. Hopefully I haven't butchered your name. Thank you so much for subscribing with the Prime. Appreciate it. Let's get this rail thing finished. Right, so we now have an excuse to actually use a bit more of this. Because you just want to whiz up here. You don't want any issues, do you? And then I think that means that this should have that on it. I'll look at that. I used my last one on it. And then we're going to put this over here. Bring it back into this space a little bit. And then I think we're going to be good. A little bit more. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Right, so this last one actually would probably be the one that you power. Power? Oh, that's a good point. You probably want to press a button to activate it. Like, otherwise, you're just going to shimmy on back. So, well, we don't need that, but whatever. Yeah, that should be like this way around. We just need a button on top of that. That's all we need. If I had some stone, we can make it out of that, or we can make it out of some planks. Got some plankage right here. Yes, we need a stone at the other end, so you want to power it that way around. Bam. Off you go. Do need a minecart, that would be handy. That would be helpful. Oh, we've already got the means to make one. And then as for the rest of this tunnel, it could really do having rails again. I just feel like I'm running out of iron. I'm running out of iron. I can't mine this way. I'm trying to remember like the original lyrics, but they just won't quite come to me. Who knows what song that is? I'm running out of iron. I can't live this way without iron. Something like that. Suffocation. Yeah, no breathing. Dude, that's such an amazing song. Like, Papa Roach is a weird one for me because that was like a very emotionally distraught time for me when that song was out, and I like hugely gravitated towards their messaging and stuff, but like, oh, it's really depressing. And maybe not the best thing I should have been listening to at that particular time in my life. So their records have always been like a little bit bittersweet for me. But it's such a tune. It's such a good tune. And the song that I've been learning to play on guitar that I really love is Blood Brothers. That is so fun to play. So fun. That's how I feel about Stain, says Janky Reefs. Dang, I never got into Stain. But yeah, like a lot of new metal has that downtrodden feel to it. And you can very easily, like, you know, get caught up in all that hurt. I remember Korn's Untouchables record became practically like unlistenable to me. Like, it would just tear me up whenever I would listen to it, because I like listened to it relentlessly for like a really dark period. And to the point where just every song was just like reminding me of these miserable things. Eventually though, I got over it. Like, eventually I got like back into it, and now I can listen to it and really enjoy it again, which I'm happy about, because I play quite a few songs off of that record on my 7-string. Korn still light my day. They're fantastic, man. I love Korn. Such a cool, funky, like different band. Just a bunch of weirdos, man. I love it. Legit had the same thing with Korn, says Barry the Bessie. Dang, man. Same album? I mean, for me, it wasn't probably the fact that it was like that album and those songs. It was just, I got that record right at this particular period in time. Is basically it. Ran out of netherrack on the nether. Amazing, says Skyfighter. I guess I did. Right. What a project that was. These rails might be a tiny bit spaced out. That can always be amended. Still in the conserving resources phases. Phases? Just one. No, I'm so good at Minecraft. You didn't see that. That's not what happened. I hear bones. I love the sound of those crunchy bones. So we want that, we want this, and then we're good again. Hello! When it comes to, like, you know, resetting, I don't think it's difficult to pull out your ender chest and craft a minecart, right? And then if you... Whoa! Oh my god! Help me, Cleo! She can't hear me. It's an army! It's an absolute army! Oh! Wrong button. You goose. No, I'm pressing all the... What's gone on? Why am I locked? Okay, it came back. Oh, well, Cleo's gone now. I was going to shout at Cleo. Oh, I thought I hit the zombie. Oh, it's another army. Oh, my God. They're going to make me wither away if I'm not careful. How's my armor? Oh, mending. Just mending, man. So OP. So OP. You just fight stuff. Like, why have durability on your armor if it's not going to break? You're just fighting stuff and being alive. And not having it all break. Right. Didn't get another skull. Disappointed. Where's my epic luck? This rail could probably be extended like further back, but I think you'd still need that break, because one of the things is that this comes to a spot that you can stand at and let the spawns come back again. That's kind of important. I feel like this is XB crafted seasons because it's season X says through. Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course it would be XB crafted season. Leo's just shocked. Why are there so many furnaces here? That's what Cleo sounds like. That wasn't actually me trying to do a Cleo voice. I couldn't do an impersonation of Cleo, I don't think. Especially that laugh. That laugh is just untoppable. Right, here we go. Tidying up time. Actually, we were going to go back again. I think Cleo's doing her own thing. Hey X, what is your diamond permit? My diamond permit is diamonds! Not. Just watch your latest video, very entertaining, says Velociraptor. Thank you, man. A couple of people have said that today. I've really just been trying to like hone in on, you know, having fun and getting back to just doing videos for the love of it. And you know, not that I did them without love, but you know, we just got into that hustle. You know, gotta make the videos that pop it with the CEO and the Mr. Beastification, and I'm done. Hey, we got another one. That was only 2 though, right? Only 2. Let's go. Let's go. So Cleo's leaving the area now. She might have affected the spawning stuff we had going on over here. So we'll pop back and see what happens. I love the short form of Xisuma's video. Makes for a nice, enjoyable, quick, anytime. Oh, thanks. I made a very conscious decision to just keep them at about 20 minutes this season. But I think there'll probably be a next season, and when that time comes around, with the good vibe, oh my god, we got 9 now. With the good vibe I've got at the moment, I feel like I'll be able to, like, you know, air quotes, do whatever I want. Like, I kind of look at the way other people put their videos together, and I'm sort of thinking, you know, maybe by the time the next season rolls around, because I've done things this way, I might, again, look at video making, look at what I'm doing in the Minecraft game, and find another approach that feels fun to me. And maybe end up doing something like, probably not like Doc does with the hour-long episodes, but, you know, maybe like this week on Hermitcraft, you know? It's just like the episode is the week, right? And that maybe one week I'm not even playing a lot, and it's just like a 10-minute episode. I don't know, I just thought it'd be fun to like think, hey, you can do whatever you want now, right? This season, I'm gonna roll with the vibe I've got pretty much all the way through, I think. But then next season, maybe just shake it up. Do something totally different, learn something. Try new things, be afraid to fail. Failure is learning and growing. Although, the way I die a lot in this game is concerning. Did we just get 2 more? We just got 2 more. That is some upwards failure right there. Oh, look at this outside area. Some of that needs lighting up. It needs lighting up, but I don't think I'm going to do that today. Come on, skull number 3, right? I'm going to be the guy with all the skulls. Not today, suckers, not today. Down we go, and away we go. So yeah, this thing is great. This thing is absolutely great. You said this week on Hermitcraft, and I heard music in my head. Yeah, me too, actually. I heard the same music as you. Dum 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 dum. So good. So good. Gotta love those guys, right? Zloy, is it Ziara? Oh my god, Liara. Zloy, Liara, Pixel Riffs, doing an amazing, this phrase keeps popping into my head, doing the Lord's work. I don't know why. I feel like I've heard it an excessive amount lately, and I'm not saying it like in a religious context. I just like the way it sounds. Doing the Lord's work, man. They out there doing the Lord's work. Okay. I feel like I might have put something important that I usually keep in my inventory into a odd spot. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. This has been an absolutely awesome stream. I just really felt like I was in the mood for streaming, and I've enjoyed every minute of it, peeps. I hope you all enjoyed it too. Let's tidy up. What was that? There was like one more thing I thought I was gonna do. Can't remember now. Might be grabbing this on the way back too. Might have space in the inventory for it. Hello, Xisuma. How's your day going today? Awesome. It's going awesome. Oh yeah, doing the Lord's work. I think I'm gonna adopt it. I'm just gonna take it under the umbrella and just start saying it. Doing the Lord's work. I love it. Which Lord? You know, the Infernal Lord is the one I'm talking about. Second pickaxe in hotbar, says nobody's perfect. I put that back in my shulker box, I think. Doing the Lord's derp. Thanks. Someone found a way to insult me. Oh. Yeah, look at that. I might as well just break this. Which Lord? Yes. Almost got to leave for a full day of study. Wish me luck. Best of luck, my dude. Best of luck. Keep your head down. Do your studies. You'll be alright. It's why I mod. It does sound great doing the Lord's derp. Yeah, when I dug this bit here, I literally did want it to sort of look like, you know, hey, here's a tunnel that goes somewhere. I haven't put a sign on it or anything. I'll do that some other time. Some other time. Alright, peeps. What is this season? I talked about it earlier. I want to see if someone is still here, if they were listening, if they remember. What is the meta of this season? What are we calling it? Season 9 Infinity? That was last season. 10 question mark. Someone clearly wasn't here earlier. 10 out of 10 says Will the Wizard. Will the Wizard remembers. Season 10 out of 10 Woodcraft again. Nomadic Nova, I think you've added to the meta there. Season 10 out of 10 Woodcraft again. Maybe we say Woodcraft again at the end of the season. I don't know. Season 10 out of 10. I love that saying. Cracks me up. Okay. Oh, you. I got to end the stream, and I just want to keep going, but no, it's been great. Loch Nessa98, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it, my dude. I think I'm going to take a break from the computer. Looks like my other backup finished, so one last backup, and then I'm good to shut it down. Oh, I could keep playing. I really could, but I think it'd be smart just to take a break. Get a good night's rest and stuff. I need to go find someone to rate. I think Cleo's live, by the way. I think we pressed tab earlier and she had it set to streaming. Where's my raid thing? Let's go find it. Yeah, anyway, peeps, hit the follow button before you head out of here. If you want to check out my music, that would be greatly appreciated. Soulside Eclipse is what you want to search on your streaming platforms. And yeah, hopefully you enjoy what you hear. It'd mean the world to me if you checked it out. So, that's the end of the stream today, and Cleo is streaming, so I'm gonna... Oh, we're supposed to do the thing where we go over to them and, like, pass on the stream. Let's find out. Where you are. Oh, great. What a typo. Back in the neighborhood. Go on then. Still rolling, peeps. Did you go somewhere? Oh, you shouldn't have gone somewhere. Well, you could have gone to Cleo's chat. Of what? What did I... Cleo, were you art in a past life? It makes total sense. In a past life, were you a piece of art? They got destroyed or something? I don't know. It's clearly late. It's clearly late. Are you ending? Says Riskavel. I'm just beginning. I'm just getting started. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. I'm just getting started, mate. Oh my god, Cleo lives a long way away. Xisuma being extra derpy today. How am I being derpy? That was called improvisational comedy. But if it were funny or not, that's up to you. Right, what is that? That's probably just someone's plans for the future, isn't it? There's Cleo. Hi.
What was that?
In a past life, were you art?
Yeah.
You know, like a painting?
Not that I know of.
I was trying to be clever. I made a typo.
I figured that. I just couldn't figure out where the typo was.
Art was the typo.
Art was the typo.
Yep. I just needed to know where you're at. Right, we got to get into a habit of, like, you know, on a stream day we pass off the stream torch. We should just, when we raid someone, like, come over, like, have a little chat. People know where to go. They want to know what you're up to. That kind of thing.
I'm.
Are you playing
not
Minecraft?
Changing other. I have been playing Minecraft. I know it's illegal, but maybe.
Minecraft is
maybe
illegal.
We just don't. Maybe
yeah, everyone.
Tell people.
You can trust the Twitch chat. Yeah.
Yeah, we know that. They've not been like the source of massive leaks.
No, they haven't. They're always 100% on the ball.
Yep. I'm not on the ball today. I've not been shiny. Right.
Hey, it's late. You got an excuse. It's the evening.
I've been very poorly, X. Like really poorly.
I think you said that the other day. I'm sorry to hear that, Cleo.
I did.
I'm going to burden you with more viewers, if that's okay.
That's okay. Burden me.
You can handle that.
Go and I can handle. Like I've got a half an hour. I can entertain people for half an hour.
Wonderful.
Probably. So.
Well, thank you for doing that, and I hope you get better, Cleo. It always sucks to be under the weather, doesn't it?
And thank you for showing me where the quartz was.
Oh yeah, no problem. Hope you got what you needed.
I did. I'm good. Now I'm looking for signs to change.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why. I'm just.
You're just wait. You're just looking for a sign with something written on it and changing it.
Yeah, come over here.
That is so trolly, Cleo.
Come over here. Look.
Oh. I have no signs in my
animals.
base, by the way. Don't waste your time. I got no signs in my base.
I renamed False's horse, and then I changed her beware of the dog sign.
Beware of the dog. So False's home. I'm going to change this to
okay.
Truth's home, because that's the truth.
That's the truth. It's truth.
Oh, this will annoy False so much. I can hear her complaining already.
It's the little things that get to False.
Yes.
The big things she can make content out of, but just changing signs, that's annoying.
Oh. This is so cool what she's building here, and we're vandalizing it.
She's really talented,
yes.
and I'm jealous, and that's a reason why we need to vandalize things.
That is the best tree swing tree thing seat I've ever seen.
But also, X, look at the fountain. Look at the water fountain.
Oh, that's so cool.
Like, I'm jealous of how talented False is. It's not fair.
And that's why we're vandalizing everything. I'm going to open this fence gate. Take that, False.
Yeah, no. There we go. This is what you get for being good at Minecraft. Okay.
All right, Cleo.
Where she logs in and chases us down with a sword.
We're not doing this on stream, so no one knows it's us.
No one knows it's us, no.
Right, I'm going to send my people over to you, Cleo.
Okay, we'll see you later.
Have a good one.
All right, bye-bye.
There you go, peeps. Right, we're going to raid Cleo. So I'm just going to end it right now.